welcome to Season AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. If you're watching me on TikTok, welcome. Please do share. I want to just check that everything is working fine first before I go on the main broadcast proper. I know it's running a bit late, but I might do an hour or two and I might come back. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We're gonna try and see how this works because yeah, I got information. I know we've all had it. Yes, you can hear me now. Please let me know if you can hear my voice. I've been having problems with the vocal with the volume. So let me know if it's working fine. If you're watching, please do share. So I'm gonna try and just get that working. Let me just make sure it's there. So we're gonna just share it on the platforms, on TikTok and on YouTube and on all of that. And we can join hands and yeah. Anyway, I'm just testing it out. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you about this, and I have somebody. I may call her live direct, or she may join the broadcast. One of the two will be happening. So let's go now. We're going to go live. So good afternoon. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. You are listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'm sorry I came in very late. I've had to do one or two things, and sometimes the schedule have to be slightly. There's a bit of flexibility in it somehow. It can't be helped sometimes. So, but I'm here. So I plan to do at least 2 hours. Please share the broadcast as you're coming in. We have some news update, and that's why I'm showing you the picture on there. We were talking yesterday to a number of people, and people are keen to support and help. We're not leaving it to just a few people to do. This is a job for all of us. And what has been happening? What has been happening is that the governance, those who are in governance, have let down a lot of Africans. The African Union, ECOWAS, are not helping Africans. It is pure and simple. They're not helping. They're not there to help Africans. But we are going to compel them to do so through our collective action. So I want to greet everybody who's joining me now. And also, I've got some very good news in terms of the platform itself. I'm really glad we have some very good news that we want to share about the platform itself. Ideally, I'd like to do 2 hours, but I'm not too sure if that is possible. But welcome, welcome, welcome. You are listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to the power. So you are looking at Africans enslaved in Iraq and Arab countries, men and women. I have so many videos. It is not a joke. It is really painful. It is painful, but please do share as you're coming in. Tap and share. Tap, tap, tap and share and help us grow the platform. We really appreciate you. Let us kick off things with the normal way we normally do it. You all know what we do. So we're going to start off with the song, How Long Una Go to Suffer? We see every African that's suffering anywhere in the world. We are all suffering. We are suffering in terms of bad roads, no water, no light, no schools, no bridges, because all of us are being oppressed. Some of us may be rich, but collectively we are all oppressed, and we are rich people. We are in a rich continent. It's time to change the paradigm. It's time. Let's go. How long am I going to suffer? Join me. Season AY. My people, Patro, salute. Hey, hey. Make it hear. Here we go. How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long?
Self-determination. How long? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? Abdul Salam na fake man. Now he put that yeah constitution for your head, yo. Abdul Salam na fake man. Now military man can't tell you na say una get constitution. No be lie, na lie, yo, na fake, na fraud, oh. That yeah constitution. Now him then they claim close to na eye, yo. Make una wake up, make una wake up, oh. Sharp, sharp. How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination oh, na your right oh. Confirm. My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination na your right yo. Confirm. You must fight for your right. You must stand for your right. You must get up, stand up. You must tell your people for your village, for your town, for your city, any inside country where you dey oh. Atiku, Emilokan, or Peter Obi no be the solution. Na the solution, na it be the solution. Make una wake up, make una wake up. Time down knock, bagang bagang. Be Yoruba man, you be Biafran. I want make una know say self-determination na your right you. How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? Yoruba land na your land yo. Middle belt na your land yo. Hausa land na your land yo. Biafra land na your land yo. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. La 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 oh.
Welcome to Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you for joining me. And it's that time again. I know it took slightly later today. I had to do one or two things, and thank you. Let us quickly say hello to Adiremi. Welcome on board. It's a pleasure to have you here. We'd like to hear from you. I'll invite Gloria as well if she's around. Adiremi, go ahead. What would you like to say? Let's hear from you.
First of all, I am honored to be here in your presence
Allah.
again. A new
Thank you.
day. It just
You
seems
too.
like I cannot get enough. No matter what I'm doing, when I see the invite come in, I try to drop what I'm doing and jump on board because this movement, this train is moving faster than the speed of light.
Ashe.
In the spirit realm,
Ashe.
the ancestors are all geared up. They're standing by.
Ashe.
They're giving us their power. They're sending out forces and energies like we've never felt before. I mean,
Yeah.
people worldwide on all platforms are speaking on this that I'm talking about.
Yep. Yep.
They are experiencing things that are beyond the human imagination because the ancestors are proud that we finally took a stand and decided that we are going to address the situation once and for all. Like
Exactly.
I said before in the past, and I will reiterate this again.
Yeah.
We were sleepwalking before.
Yep.
Now we're walking.
Absolutely.
We're not sleeping. We're walking.
Ashe.
We're talking. We're walking.
Ashe.
We're taking our freedom back.
Ashe. 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 Share, tap
Our
and
voices
share.
will be heard.
I share. Thank you very much, Aderemi. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's go to Son of Truth briefly. Son of Truth, welcome on board. Let's hear from you. I'll just mute Aderemi for a minute. Son of Truth, yeah, welcome, my brother. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yes, I share. I share. Good, good, good. Thanks. Good, thanks. Good, thanks. Good, 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 good. It's a pleasure to have you here. I share. I share. I share. Thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
As usual,
Yeah.
So let us keep on the good work, keep on
Yeah.
spreading the message, keep on,
Yeah.
waking our people from mental slavery, keep
Yeah.
on liberating them mentally and physically, So
Yeah.
we need to save our continent.
Yes, we
save
must.
our country, save our culture, save
Yes.
our traditions,
Exactly.
save our identity. Because without identity, if anybody that doesn't have identity, honestly, the person is not even it's not among living. So we
Exactly.
need to save our identity. Our identity is being is like we're losing our identity.
Yes.
So I always keen on that identity, because if you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, so if we can be able to trace back and trace our root back to where we come from, then we
Ashe.
will know where our problem or how to solve our problem.
Ashe.
And you can never solve a problem with a foreign idea.
No.
You can't solve a problem with your indigenous
Local knowledge.
idea, with your local knowledge.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
there's no challenges in this life is foreign.
No. No.
Every challenge is imbued.
Exactly.
So let
Exactly.
us come back to Africa.
Ashe.
Let us
Ashe.
do everything we do as Africans.
Ashe.
Let
Ashe.
our resources, everything that we do, let it be for Africa. We don't
Ashe.
see. I don't know. We own Africa.
Exactly.
We are Africans. We own Africa.
Exactly.
Europe
Exactly.
doesn't own Africa.
Exactly.
America doesn't own Africa. There's no
Exactly.
other part of the world that owns Africa.
Exactly.
Africa is supposed to belong to Africa. I don't know why
Exactly.
we are on this mess or this situation. But anyways,
Yes.
I'm really, really, very, very happy that we all are waking up
Ashe.
from our slumbers. So
Ashe.
we need to
Ashe.
fight.
Exactly.
And let's not forget that you see this life is all about fight. It's
Exactly.
all about battle.
Exactly.
Face
Struggles.
different kind of battle.
Yes.
Personal battle, family battle, everywhere. So you're gonna fight until the last day, and you never say never. You
Yes.
never give up.
Exactly.
Until the last day.
Ashe.
So
Ashe. Ashe.
I commend our
Thank
effort,
you.
I commend our strength, and I salute all the African soldiers. I salute
Ashe.
you guys. I salute
Ashe.
you guys. So
Ashe. Ashe.
let us keep on the fire burning. And
Yeah.
I hear that Ghana is about to go into election, electing a new leaders in the country. So
Yeah.
I know it's best time for us. I think it's the best time for us to support Ghana and make sure that we let them know that they shouldn't make that mistake.
Exactly.
Of putting another puppet into their office.
Exactly.
So, because
Exactly.
once any country is getting it right in Africa,
Yeah.
that's the more Africa is getting better.
Exactly.
We have won 3 African countries already.
Yes.
So we hope and wish to win more.
More. Absolutely.
We are in a battle.
I like it.
With enemies, and
Yes.
we know that our enemies can never back down easily.
No. No.
So
No.
we shouldn't let them, come overtake us or
Exactly.
win us again. So let us take back Ghana, because
Yes.
if we take back Ghana, we are hoping
Yes.
we're going to take other countries back from these people.
I-
Thank you so much.
thank you.
I'm still here.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. 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 Let's go to Obed. Obed. If you'd like to join us, what would you like to say? Just a quick hello, and then I'll go to the main topic. Are you there, Obed? Let me unmute you. Then we'll go to Linda. I'll ask you, please throw me an invite and I'll add you. I don't know what they've done. Obed, go ahead. Yeah, thank you.
I'm great.
Thank you.
I'm doing great. Greetings to everybody. Just want to say kudos to the work you are doing.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
keep
you.
it up. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Great
very
for
much.
our awareness. We love it.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Now, Poppy Lush, to yourself quickly, then we'll go to the main topic. I'm hoping to bring in Grace. But Poppy Lush, Popular, go ahead.
My brother, thank you, thank you. You
Thank you.
don't miss, bro. Now look what you're doing. I can see a Kenyan flag right there.
Yes. Yes.
I can see a Kenyan flag right there. That woman is wearing a Kenyan flag, bro.
You see that? You see that? There are things that have been done. They have been held in enslavement in Iraq. And this is why we're talking, that's why we're doing the GoFundMe. We need to get every single African back home. This is so
Yeah,
unjust.
you see. So there's a guy who does this on TikTok.
Yeah.
I tag you his handle.
Yeah. Please.
He does the Middle East thing on his own.
Okay.
And we have been making videos about what is happening in Saudi Arabia. And it's basically slavery.
It is. It is.
Some rogue agents, they send our girls to
Yes.
to the Gulf.
Exactly.
And the moment they reach there, their passport are confiscated.
Exactly.
They have no freedom of movement.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
So I made a video about this, and
Yeah.
I was addressing the Arab community in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these people, when they come to our country, they just build mosques.
Exactly.
They just want to spread their agenda.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about what is going on in the Arab world.
Exactly.
In Kenya, but they should be there to show us that we see what is happening in the Arab world and we
Yeah.
are with you because we are Kenyans like you. But they don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, my brother, we
Yeah.
have to engage these people.
We have to. We have to.
Very aggressive.
Yes.
And I was thinking of this has been on my head, bro. And
Yeah.
I was thinking of making a website
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and uploading testimonials from these ladies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do everything I have to do.
Yes.
Gonna do everything I have to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's join hands. I mean, I've got look. I've so many videos right now that we are trying to. I'm going to be playing it at some point through the broadcast or several broadcasts. There's so many of them. So many Nigerians, so many Somalians, so many Liberians, so many Sierra Leoneans, all in jail, all enslaved in these countries. And enough is enough. It really is enough. You know. So
So these people come to our country and the only thing they can do
yes.
is put us in their own religion.
Exactly.
And they treat us like slaves.
Exactly.
When you try to marry an Arab girl in Kenya, oh my God.
Exactly. Exactly.
They treat you like you're trash. Bro.
Exactly.
You cannot even intermarry with them, man.
No, no, no.
They are not for us.
No,
They're
no,
not
no.
for us.
Thank you. Thank
And,
you. Yeah.
I'll be on the background and I'll be listening
Thank
very
you.
much. And,
Yes, yes.
This, I'm gonna go with you this all the way, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Populosh. We're going to be talking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay. So let us go to, is Linda there? Linda, I think I'm trying to bring you on board. Where is Linda? It's very important that we have Linda and also we'll bring others as well. Linda, I've tried to add you. I can't see you just now. Okay, I'll add Jay. Now, anybody after this, I'm going to quickly, you can talk, Jay, say a few words, but I want to bring in Grace. I'm hoping that I can get Grace because I need her to be on here with us. I'm hoping, okay, go ahead, Jay. Welcome on board, Jay. What would you like to say? Welcome, Jay. Jay, go ahead. Let's hear from you. Okay, it may having problems. Let me just quickly check. I want to share this to. Okay, Jay is gone off. Let me go to find Grace. I need to find Grace quickly, and then we'll bring her in, and then I will bring Grace. Where's Grace? Okay, okay, hold on. Where is Grace? I can't see. Where is she? Grace, friends. Okay, let me see. I think that is Grace, if I'm correct. I think that's her because she doesn't show her face. So 1 second, please. Let me just get where is Linda? I thought I saw her. Okay, whilst we are waiting, and let me give you an update. Yesterday, oh Grace, welcome on board. Fantastic, great. Let me quickly do this. Today, welcome on board. I'll let Grace speak. Jay, you'll come up shortly. This is very important. We have just yesterday during the broadcast, there was a discussion around setting up a GoFundMe for our ladies, our men and women who are enslaved in not only Iraq but in the Arab world. In the Arab world, there are many Africans who are enslaved, and we want to And I've been making inquiries to African Union and to West ECOWAS, some governments in ECOWAS. They are not giving us, they are not forthcoming on this issue. So we're going to put pressure on them by inviting, by doing the work we're doing now. So we created a GoFundMe. It is called Rescue Africans from Enslavement in Arab Countries. It's called RAFAC. 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 Let's just say RAFAC. Rescue Africans enslaved in African countries. Now, many of them are injured. Many of them are weak. I've got videos of women that are in pain. I've got videos of men who have been whipped, who have been beaten, who have been whipped. These are things that are not right. So we set up the GoFundMe from today. I'm going to try and see if I can put the link in the broadcast if I'm able to. I don't know if it's possible. I will try and get that into the link. Trust me, we need to get this done. We don't want to talk anymore now. We want to take collective action because what is going on now is simply unacceptable. So to that end, I have Linda here, and I'm going to try and get her to speak to us. So not Linda, sorry, Grace. Sorry, my I've got a lot going on in my mind. You can see that there's a lot that I'm trying to get through here. So let me copy this one. 1 second. Give me 1 sec. What's going on with this thing? It's not letting me cancel. Okay. I'm gonna add it. Will it let me add? So Grace, welcome on board. What would you like to say? And please give us an update on what's going on with this in Iraq, for example. Thanks for getting in touch and thanks for joining. Please talk to us. I know it's very difficult. And tell us, apparently, you are not even allowed to have your phones now when you are even walking, which is crazy. Go on, tell us, please. Let's hear.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
And then all I have to say is that women are dying, like they have children at home. So a lot has been going on. We have Ghanaians, Kenyans, Uganda, Sierra Leone, Nigerians.
Yes.
They are in jail, actually suffering. They are going through hell.
And
please, I'm pleading
on
behalf of the men.
Yes.
And then for all of you to help us to get out from this place. It's not really easy. Just because of poverty, we are here just to try to promote to help ourselves and our family. Because not every woman wants to do prostitution to have money.
No.
We decided here to come here and work to support ourselves and our future and our family. But being that when we came, what they told us is not what we saw. So a lot has been going on. A lot of people some ladies, they lost their life. Like the wife of my uncle, she passed on away.
Oh my gosh.
And then another lady here again, she's so sick, she's swelling. She's pleading for help. There is no help. Please, I'm pleading on behalf of everyone. A lot has been going on. All we need is help.
Thank you,
Just
Grace.
help us.
Grace. Please tell me,
not
can you?
Iraq, Lebanon, and all the other side.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, thank you. So what would you like people to do? Tell us exactly what the kind of help you want. Is it medical help? Is it traveling back home? Give examples.
Yes. We want to go back home. We have one of our sisters who is seriously ill. There is no money. One thing about these people, we Africans, we accepted their religion. We think that the way the religion is, that's how these people are. But my brother, these people are like, oh my God.
Wow. I mean, you told me. You showed me. There's
nothing. We are like nothing to them. You understand? They see us as slaves, so they might treat us like we are nothing to them, and we are trash to. We are like rubbish to them. So all I have to say is that we need help.
Wow.
Our sisters are in jail, crying like it's too much.
Wow.
We just need help for us to go back home. And see how best.
Wow. Thank you. So there was a lady that I saw in one of the videos. She's got an injury to her chin. Can you tell us exactly what happened? I'm going to share that video later on. Go ahead, tell me.
She fell down on the stairs, and then her cheek got swelling. She told her madam. Then the madam said, she just here when you're sick, they'll just give you Panadol. They don't care. Oh my God. So the madam told her, when you go home, you treat yourself. All they care about their work.
Wow.
Only.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know, we have to applaud you because you are being very brave coming out. Um, you are being very brave to step out and talk about things from your personal knowledge. And I mean, for you to be able to be able to do what you're doing now, how have you managed? I want people to understand how difficult it's been. They don't speak English or French or anything. They only speak their language. You self-taught yourself. You taught yourself their language. Tell to people to be able to know what they're doing. Tell people about that, please.
Like the first house I was, like, they maltreated me so badly. At a point, the man was like kind of having some kind of sympathy for me, and then he was the one putting pressure and said, no, it's not good. They call you miskin, that you don't have mother here, you don't have nobody here, so you're miskin. So he was, after God, he was the one talking, like speaking for me on behalf of me, trying to help me. So I learned their language through pen. I use pen and paper. So when they speak, I write it in English. This is how I learned their language. But here, when you're here, you don't know any Arabic. They will use you like tools. Some ladies, yes, some of them they got mad because they can't stand the pressure. They will put a little bit of food for you. Even me, at one time, I took my knife. I want to stab myself.
Please.
I swear to my God.
Oh gosh.
Yes, it was. Yes, I swear to my God, I'm serving. I can't lie. I said this is too much. So if I should have to die, let me die. I took the knife.
Oh please, please
Yes.
don't. Now and all of the governments, all of the African governments, what do they do? What do they do? I'll bring you up, son of man. I'll bring you up shortly. What do they do? Have they offering any help?
I don't know because this like you are the first person that I come up to say something. Me, I don't get used to all my life. I isolate myself. I live by myself and everything by myself. So I see like so many videos. Ladies are crying for help. Ladies are, so it pains me a lot. You understand? Even yesterday to
Yeah.
this night, I couldn't sleep. I was just praying like, so
Yeah.
God will make a way so
I
He
share.
will help some of us
I
and
share.
the other that are ready to go through
I share.
go back home.
So what? So please talk to people who are on here now. What do you? How can they best help? I mean, we've got the GoFundMe. When the do you let them know how much important this GoFundMe is to trying to connect with yourself and everybody to help people to be taken back home? Can you talk to them about that?
They have their own system here. Yes, they have their own system. But there is an Arab woman who I met the last time. I took her number. I will try to get on to him. Yeah, because he also, she told me all of you should go back home. I said how? So she said your government should provide everything for you.
There you go.
They will book, yes, they will book a flight for you, and you people will go back home.
Okay. So in the meantime, before
You call upon them, there's no response because their children are living with them. They are living a good life, so they don't care about the layman. No.
Okay. So the GoFundMe that we set up now, because it was through discussions with yourself that we decided, all of us in the meeting yesterday in the live, that we will set up a GoFundMe, and it's called Rescue. I've sent you a picture of it. Rescue Africans from Enslavement in Arab Countries. So the thing about it is that we are hoping that people.
There is no embassy here. We
Exactly.
don't have embassy.
In fact, you're answering people online. Fantastic. Good. Yeah, there are no embassies. Maybe the nearest one they have is in.
You cannot protest here because here is not your country. They said you come here illegally, so they don't care. These people, they don't care about we black people. You don't know. They bring their religion. Oh my God, I don't.
I know. Okay. Grace, pause for a second. Let me pause. I'll let you stop for a second, and I'll come back to you. But please, everybody, thank you so much, Grace. I'm just I'll mute her for a minute. everybody, you can see this is somebody who is in Iraq. Grace is literally in Iraq. She just said it. Black people, we don't have any value in Iraq, in Iran, in any Arab country, in any Arab country. And you just heard from her. I've got videos, pictures, I've got videos which I will share in the GoFundMe. Please, tap, 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 share, donate, help us reach more people. Go and donate to this GoFundMe. Because what we want to do is when we get the funds, I have a track record on GoFundMes. If you go and look, I did one for Yoruba Nation, and we raised about 15,000, and every amount was accounted for, every single penny. When we spent it, we went and talked to the people about it. So there is not this. I have a track record of delivering on this kind of drive. So I am happy to be part of this and want us all to do it. We have an ambitious aim of raising 1 million pounds. If you can, whatever you can donate, go ahead and donate it. Because what we want to do is, it's not just sending them back home. Firstly, they need to get medical help to be stable. There's several of them are injured right now in the Arab countries. So before they can come home, they need medical treatment. When they are stable, they go back home. We get the funds to send them on flights back home. We don't know whether the governments are going to help. Secondly, then thirdly, when they get home, we want them to be advocates, to tell people of what is really going on in those Arab countries. So they will be working in the like organizations in communities, making them aware. When people tell you, oh, come abroad, we'll pay you money in Arab countries, don't go. They will use themselves as example. So they can be employed in that area, and they can actually have organizations running in various communities. So their experience will be valuable back home to prevent others from coming in. So this is not just a question of just sending them money home and leaving it. We want them to have a secure future. So by them using their terrible experiences, some good will come out of that situation. So we need, if you go and read the bio, I pinned it, you will see what we're saying. Let me bring in Jay. Jay, you haven't spoken at all, then I'll bring in somebody else. Jay, go ahead. Go ahead, Jay. Yeah.
About the conversation when it comes to the Arab world treating Africans badly, because this is not a new conversation. This has been happening for centuries.
Exactly.
But in the modern period, Arabs, they do have a reputation for treating African mates badly. I saw a video of an African mate being pushed like from the story building.
Yes.
Like videos on YouTube. So like it's not a new thing to show how Arabs are treating black people.
No.
And the thing is, when you call them out, they're gonna call you Islamophobic because they think, according to them, since they are Muslim, they can't be racist to black people. So they think it's their rights. Yeah, and the funniest thing, when you call the Arabs out, the first people to defend them will be the black Muslims.
Yes.
They want to stab you in your back.
But we're not.
Africans,
yeah.
So we as African Muslims, you have to stop being hypocrites. You can be a Muslim, but that doesn't mean you can't call out Arab racism.
No.
Just because you're a Muslim doesn't mean you can't call out Arab racism.
Exactly.
Arabs are not the only Muslim. They are black Muslims too. So
exactly.
Why are you feeling intimidated when we talk about Arab racism? Because anytime I talk about Arab racism, the first people to defend the Arabs are the black Muslims. We want to say, okay, don't talk about our master like that.
Nonsense.
So
Absolute nonsense.
So it shows how brainwashed they have been.
Yeah.
Because when you go back to history, you know that when the people that invented racism were the Arabs. Before the Europeans came to Africa,
they were the racism. They started it in the 7th century. They started this slavery in the 7th century. Yes.
They carried this trans-Saharan slave trade, and it's not about the slave trade. There is a book. There was an Arab book written in the 9th century talking about racial superiority, because the Arabs saw themselves as white. So they were calling black people like inferior to the
Abid.
Arabs.
They call us Abid. That's what they call us.
They see a popular chocolate in I think in countries like Iraq and Lebanon. It's called Rash El Abid. It's a chocolate, it's a black chocolate.
Yes.
They sell it in the Arab world. So it shows you how evil these people are.
Yeah.
So even before the Europeans came to Africa about 600 years ago, the Arabs were already writing books saying that the black race, the black Negro race that is beneath them.
Exactly.
And the second thing, Arabs were the first people to create this ideology of black people creating no civilization. You can search it up.
Exactly.
Arab historian, he said the Negro has no civilization and they have no race, they have no superiority over the Arab man. So before the Europeans came, the Arab created this notion of that the black man can't create no civilization. So like these guys, their hatred, it goes back centuries. It's not it's not a small hatred. Like it
No,
goes back centuries.
no, no.
So anytime you
So
say Arab being racist to you, it's just showing what his ancestors have been doing to we as the black people. 'Cause you know the funniest thing, they don't teach about slavery in the Middle
no,
East. Like they don't teach about to their kids how their parents used to go into Africa to
yeah,
enslave innocent black people. They don't teach about that because
no,
they know their kids are going to be ashamed of their useless parents. Because the parents
yeah,
are ashamed. Because in the Middle East they don't teach about slavery. And the funniest thing, they'll be the first one to like say black people should support Palestine or support Iraq or
exactly,
whatever.
exactly,
But when it comes to
exactly.
calling out their own racism,
They
they're going to be absent. They don't teach
exactly.
about slavery in their school.
But
Second
we,
of all, they haven't even apologized. They haven't even said, I'm not even saying reparation, I'm talking about saying sorry.
yes,
Like, at
yeah,
least some Europeans, some of them have even said sorry. No,
yes,
there's no single Arab
yeah.
government
Please,
or any government official that's come out publicly to say, okay, I apologize for
no,
slavery. Never.
no,
It has never
never.
happened.
And
Those
that
guys, they're arrogant.
yes, yes. Jay, I am so glad that you have this deep knowledge, and I will come up. We will talk more about it later on. What I wanted you to do is what the things how what are you prepared to do? What are you prepared to do as well in trying to help with this? Are you prepared to share, to donate, to because we need awareness about this, and we have to keep it up. I know people might have heard about it, but we need to take action. And what do you think is the best action that we can take, all of us? Suggest actions that we can take in this area. Thank you.
At the moment, of course, like for the moment to remove the women for that, I think donation or sharing will be the best. But in the long term, the action we should can take in the long term is for us to start making propaganda about how the Arabs are treating us. So that's because a lot of Africans they are misled. They think the Arab land is like a paradise. When they
Yes.
come there, the
Yes.
Arabs entice them with a certain amount of money. When they come there, they seize their passport. So I think we
Yes.
should make it more public
Okay.
what the Arabs are doing to Africans as well. We should make it more public in the media.
Exactly.
Because if it's more public in the media,
Exactly.
we see more Africans being more skeptical when they migrate to the Caribbean.
Make it more public.
Libya, they're still enslaving Africans in Libya. Currently, they're enslaving. If you're black in Libya, they're going to enslave you. So
Exactly.
we have to create more. We have to
Awareness.
talk about this issue more.
Fantastic.
Create more awareness.
Fantastic, Jay. I'll come back to you. Thank you so much. Let me just stay in the background for a minute. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go to my knowledge is power. Are you on? Are you in the house? I can't see you. Do you have a question? You said greetings of Gloria. I'll bring you in as well. Gloria and knowledge is power. You said just a question. What's the question? So I'll bring. Yeah. Okay. I'll bring you up. No, I can't bring you up unless you threw me an. Okay. Have you got an invite for me? Okay. Yes. I'll bring you in. So what's going to happen is I might be changing people quite a lot. Okay, go ahead. Knowledge is power. What would you like to say? Please share the broadcast. Tap the screen. Let us reach more people. Go ahead. Knowledge is power. Let's hear from you. Go ahead.
Yes, today, my big brother. How
Good
are
things.
you?
Not bad. Good thing. Good pan. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Thank you.
A problem. I have an issue since long. I try to show my support, and I have money in my bank, but I didn't know why this dancing works.
Okay.
Is this possible? Because we are friends on Facebook.
Yes.
Is this possible? I add you on my WhatsApp, and you can send me your details.
Yes, please. I'm happy to do so. Yes. Okay. I'll do so. No problem at all. I'll send you.
I will just add you right now because I think we can also be friends on WhatsApp.
Exactly.
You can give me your details, and I want to do that.
Exactly. I'll do that right away. So I'm gonna keep your name here so I can do that as well. I'll get that done. No problem. I'll be in touch. Knowledge is power. Thank you so much, my sister. I'll be in touch.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'll bring you. I'll bring you down and I'll bring somebody else in and then let us talk. Thank you very much. Knowledge is power. I'm just gonna write it down. Okay. Send number. Okay. Good. I'll do that. So let me bring somebody else on. And so everybody that's coming in now, we're going to rotate. I'll leave there for a minute. Please donate. Who has a question? Poppy Love, you have a question. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Let me go to Poppy Love, then the next person can come in. Go ahead.
Yeah. So just take 30 seconds here. I wanted to chime in on the government's role, our government's role in this.
Yeah.
Recently, President was talking about how he was trying to convince people that he's working for the people and he's trying to get people out of the country to go to the Gulf.
Exactly.
You see?
Nonsense.
So the government is feeling so guilty that it cannot provide employment back at home.
Yeah.
And they're so proud to send these people into slavery.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
So the government
Yeah.
It's near impossible because
Yeah.
it's them who are creating this.
Exactly.
And the
Exactly.
people who are sending our people outside the country.
Exactly.
It's up to us to
Exactly.
bring in awareness, and even if we go deep in our pockets to bring our people home, we will have to do it.
Ashe.
Yes.
Ashe. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Popular. Thank you. Okay, so let me mute. Okay, now, sorry, who was going to ask? Who had you were about? You said something. Okay, son of truth. Sorry, Obed. Okay, Obed, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to come in.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Quickly, this is very important.
Yeah.
I think our sister have to, first of all, before they can make a legal claim or a proper claim with evidence, they need to make video recordings of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
They need to have pictures
Mm-hmm.
of certain occurrences.
Mm-hmm.
And then even audio recordings. These are very, very vital.
Yes.
Because for this information to go out there and for it not to be kicked out of the bucket,
Yes. Yes.
it needs to be what? Evidential.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if she's listening,
Mm-hmm.
they should do more video recordings of what is going on over there.
Yeah.
And then also letters and information need to be sent to each country that they are coming from.
Yeah.
So that they can also get a rescue through that, because this is more becoming like
this is worldwide. This is worldwide issue. This is really, it is not just
this is a diplomatic issue.
yeah.
And we need our
Diplomatic
African
issue.
embassies in those areas, or that are responsible for those areas, to go in and help them.
My brother, I'm not going to lie to you. We cannot rely on our governors. We know that already. That's why we're doing this. We want to put pressure on them. But it's good to have it there, to have had it done anyway. I agree with you. Yeah.
I will encourage that we get some video evidences and all of that to support more of this, so that when we are going out all out, we know that we are not just making claims without any evidence.
Yeah.
That's all I want to say.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate this. Okay, I'll go to the next person. Who else is here? Who else wants to chime in? Linda, I've not seen you. I know you are in there somewhere. International. Okay. Archangel, please. Do you have any comments on what you've heard? It's good to hear from somebody in diaspora. Archangel, do you want to say something? And I'll bring somebody else in. Archangel, go ahead. Are you there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Good.
I mean, I am appalled at what these sisters have to endure in these fictitious countries that
Yes.
are promising all these good things.
Yes.
But instead they're putting them into slavery.
Yeah.
This is where our point comes in, where I said our people are enslaved in the mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until we can change their mind and reverse the indoctrination, they will always be running, trying to obtain things that are unreachable. And mind you, these people again came and stole from us and using the riches they got from us
Exactly.
to brandish it in our faces.
In our
to make
faces.
us feel like we're nothing.
Exactly.
So I am so proud. I do need the link for the GoFundMe so
It's-
I can start spreading it on my platform.
I'm gonna share it to you straight away. I'll put it in the group right now, so we have it. I'll put it in the group and I'll give it to you. I'll send it to you personally as well. You'll be seeing it. Go,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
Good.
I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks. I thank you for coming up, and thank you for the comments as well. Who's next? Who else? Anybody? I'll be bringing people in up and down. I'll be dropping people and then bringing people back up. So who's next? Who wants to speak? Let's hear from you. I'll mute my sister here, Adiremi. Okay.
Listen, while you are talking about the Arab, I'm very, very happy about this because most of us we forgot. We just always talking about the white people. We know
Yeah.
they're to our enemies.
Yeah.
We always forgot the Arabs.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you so much for that. And I hope that we will wake up more.
Exactly.
And people they will start to realize the Arabs they are very bad.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Let's go to Son of Truth. No, let's go to Gloria. Gloria first. Sorry, Gloria first. Gloria, are you there? And then I'll bring Son of Truth. Gloria, welcome. Let's hear from you. Because Son of Truth has spoken. Gloria, are you able to unmute? Let me unmute you, my sister. Okay, go ahead. Yes, good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I greet everybody.
Yes, we greet you too. Thank you. So yeah.
Thank you.
You've heard from Grace that many of our African sisters, and brothers, they are in Iraq, they are in all these Arab countries, enslaved. Nigerians, Kenyans, Liberians, Sierra Leoneans, Ghanaians, you name it. And we're trying to bring them home. So
I'm going to speak about it.
Good. Go ahead.
Thank you. Remember, last time I said I call on ladies or girls or women
yes.
or wife or anybody that it's time for us to think like a woman.
Yep.
And it's time for us to act like ladies.
Yep.
But it's time for us again to think like men and work like dogs.
Yeah. Yes, you said that. I remember you said that. Yes, you did. Now I understand.
But then, this is the most embarrassing things we are facing back then in Africa. It's not all about people from Arab. It's all over all the globe. Everywhere we are facing the same
problems.
I'm still wondering why somebody would get married to somebody who is staying in Zakistan or Pakistan or Afghanistan. And when the marriage doesn't work out, she cries. We Kenyans have been helping a lot of girls from the Gulf. Like today you hear this, the next morning you find again. And I really want to appreciate every individual people and everybody in Kenya that have stood up to bring these people back.
Yes.
Because first of all, we are the government. Government is you and me.
Exactly. We are the government.
It's not
I like that.
that it's written in the book.
No.
When you have the heart of helping, let the halaha not know that you're helping. It's okay. What you've started, it's good. Majority of African people are stuck. A lot of them are stuck. Today we are talking in Iraq. Tomorrow you will hear somebody in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yes. This is not only. It's not only Iraq alone. It's all the Arab countries, like you said. It's all Arab countries. Yeah, go ahead.
All have a country. And you see, last time I was saying that if we all got to government's necks and keep reminding them that they really need to work hard to create some jobs for these people. Allow some small technical, this handcraft working that can give them some little money so that we stop all this nonsense of going abroad. These people, they don't understand what's written in their contract.
No, they don't.
These people, they don't even know the English to speak there. These people, they have kids, they have family at home. The same thing with men that are still crossing Indian Ocean or going through Pacific Ocean or going through Amazon.
Yeah.
To go to USA, to go anywhere. The same thing. There are men who are stranded in the middle of oceans. They are there. They need help.
They do. There
are men that are. We need to think like human to create a better environment for our people not to be in the same mess.
Exactly. And it's a shame on our government that this is even happening to our people. It's a total shame.
Government doesn't care.
No, they don't.
Government only care when they brought for them some investment.
Exactly.
They care. They will read it.
Yes, exactly.
To understand it.
Exactly.
But not to think of that paper.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Government doesn't care.
Yeah, no.
If they cared, all these messes that we are in, it would have happened.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of them. Like where in my community, where I teach them how to do handcraft bag, handcraft like things, the necklace, what we have a lot to teach them, but
Yeah.
Sometimes when we even call on government, they still listen and they never do anything.
But this
They
time,
never even help.
this time we need to. What we're doing is we're gonna get people to use that. That's why we talk about the constitution. People knowing their rights, that they have to make sure that this is so important.
And
Bec-
there are some individual African people who go down there to get these people.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
These
yeah.
are people that they're supposed to be serving their lives
Exactly,
in jail.
exactly, exactly. It's
They got these poor people.
yeah.
Some of them. Recently, I had a guy who sold this land, right, and went to Canada. But now, when the thing got messed up, he have nothing.
Nothing, exactly. And that's what you said. I remember you said, "Not, don't sell don't sell anything, everything you have, because they will just
Nothing.
yeah, yeah." Let me thank you so much, Gloria, for that. And it's important that you raise a point there. Let me quickly go to son of truth. Go ahead. I'll bring others on. Okay, let me bring you in, Linda. I don't know if you. Yep, I'm gonna bring you in, and you can chat as well. Son of Truth, can you say a few words, and then I'll bring in others. International billionaire, I'll come to you next. 1 second. Okay, yeah, you go first. You go first. Go first. International billionaire, go. Hello. Okay, Son of Truth. Son of Truth is there first. Go ahead. Wait first. International billionaire. Son of Truth, go ahead. Then I'll go to international billionaire. Go ahead.
Alright, honestly, I'm really speechless. I'm really speechless. I'm very saddened. What Africans and black people are going through in the world, honestly, is really, really disheartening. And sometimes I ask myself, how do we get to this point? It's really, really sad. I watched a video. I don't know if I sent that video to you. I watched a
Okay.
video. One Ghanaian lady like that. I think she's in one Arab country like that.
You're talking about Julie Doomko. Is that the one?
I don't know. I've forgotten her name.
It's Julie.
The girl was like the girl was very, very. She's in bad condition, crying
Yes.
that she needs help.
Yes.
She needs to come back.
That's the one.
She needs to come back home.
Yeah.
I shed tears. My heart was broken because this, the racism is too much. The discrimination is too much against the black people. And
Yeah.
we black people, we black Africans, we don't even want to learn our lessons.
Well, we must learn now.
I'm not trying. I'm not blaming anybody.
No, I understand.
Personally, me as I am, I cannot even leave Nigeria and travel to any country without like I'm going for business or I'm going for any this thing that I can.
Yeah.
You see something. You see people. You see Africans selling off their properties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Giving out their businesses just to travel to where.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah.
no that place that you feel that there's a greener pasture there or that the grass is green over there. My dear, it's not basically
No.
all those green grasses that you're seeing there. When you get there, you know that it's not green. All those grasses are not green.
No.
Most of them
Yeah.
have died. Most of them are brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we always desperate. We want to go and travel and make it and make it and make it and make it. And I don't know why we are so brainwashed and I don't know. Let us try to educate our people.
That's exactly what we're doing now. Yes.
This is a lesson. This is a lesson. If these people eventually make it back, this is a lesson to them, and they should be telling others that. Because let me tell you, as we are speaking, there are other thousands and millions of Africans that want to travel. That want to travel without any means. Even in Nigeria we have this slogan of Japa,
Exactly.
Japa,
Exactly.
Japa.
Exactly.
Where are you Japaning to?
Exactly. Exactly.
That place that you are Japaning to, I always ask
Indeed.
this question.
Indeed.
The place that you want to run to, is it not people that make that place the way it is?
Indeed.
Can't we sit back home and build our own countries and continents so that it can be livable, so that other people from other parts of the country can be able to be coming and coming
Yes.
to our own place?
Yes. I mean that.
It's only in Africa that yeah.
Can I ask the host a question real quick?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I went to GoFundMe,
Yes.
and when I went there, I saw that it was in euros, I guess. There's nothing for dollars. I don't
Okay.
When it comes to time to pay, first of all, there is a minimum
I
amount
know, I
that
know.
you
That's how they do it. I'm afraid. That's how they do
okay,
it.
so that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it's not set up for international, just
Oh.
in euro. And
Okay.
then when it's time to pay,
Yeah.
I guess because the currency here is different,
Yes.
there is no place to pay.
Mm.
You know, when you
Okay.
complete the thing and you
Okay.
hit the send
Yeah.
or pay now, you
Okay.
can't.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I think those in Europe will be able to make the payment. I'm going to investigate it. It may well be that I may have to set up an alternative US GoFundMe, or I'll find. Let me investigate that. Um,
See if you can do it for international
exactly.
so that you can take any form of
That's
currency.
that. I'll try and go and look into it and try and adjust it from that point
Because
of view.
if you don't, let me
Yeah.
tell you what I already know. I
Yeah.
already know Sendwave.
Yes.
Tap tap send.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know different payment
I know.
methods.
Yeah. Send me the link for the send wave, and we'll just replicate the same information.
The best one is tap tap send.
Okay, okay. I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look. But I wanted to, because people were asking for GoFundMe. I thought, okay, we'll put it in. But I'll do the tap tap send. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yes.
So I'll look into it and I'll give further updates. But those of you who are, it means that those are people in Europe, they can actually donate to it. And I think there
Okay,
is.
so on tap tap send, you can send it anywhere.
Okay.
You choose what country you want it to go in.
Okay.
You choose the currency you're sending.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I guess if you're sending it
Yeah.
directly to a bank,
Yeah.
it converts it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But whatever your current currency is,
Yes. Yes.
the currency that you're sending it to.
Okay.
So if you need it in whatever the currency is
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
if I send money to you and you have your account attached to it,
Yeah.
just deposit it into your bank.
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
Whatever your currency is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What I
This GoFundMe is you get stuck.
I know.
Because I wanted to use PayPal.
Yeah.
But it says euros. It only has euros. You have no other option.
Wow.
And there is no place to hit the send button.
Okay.
You fill out all the details. You just can't
Send it. Okay. I'm gonna have to have a look at that, and I'll probably see if I can get an update on that on that front. But
I'm
I'll.
so sorry about these people.
Mm.
When people ask the question about why would somebody go over there, I personally have not been enslaved, which is what I see the situation in Africa being is enslavement.
Exactly. It is. It
Because
is.
if I am a young woman, I recently had a baby, but I've been struggling to feed myself because there's no jobs. What are the jobs? You have to make a job.
Yeah. I mean.
gotta try to grow some tomatoes or some
Yeah.
cane or something to try to sell it to make some money. Is that going to be enough money to sustain my housing, my light bill, my baby formula,
Yeah.
diapers? It might not be enough.
No. No.
So if I am that impoverished
Yeah.
that I feel that I can't go to the next city over the next country over, you know, you got those borders
Exactly.
preventing people from moving around.
Exactly.
So I can't go nowhere on my continent.
Exactly.
Where someone comes up and
And
offers me a job
Yeah.
and say, "Come on, go with me. I got a job. It pays real money, not the little bit you're getting when you try to hustle it up yourself." And I go with them only to find out you tricked me.
Exactly. 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 So.
Okay, so once they trick you and took your passport, now you're
Yep.
stuck.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
can see it like I'm there.
Yes.
I am not there.
But you can
I
see
can
it.
see it.
Exactly.
I can see that if I'm right here where I am, and there is nothing I can do. I've done everything I know to do.
Yeah.
Nobody around me can help because they're in the same situation.
Exactly.
So once you get stuck on them, once they get you out of the country and you are stuck, you are at their mercy.
Exactly. And that's
So
why.
that's how people end up in these predicaments.
Yes. And that's
Once they take your passport, how you gonna get back home?
That's it.
First of all, you don't have no money, and second of all, they took your passport.
I mean, you heard what Grace said. Grace is she. It's like a daily strain. She said some harrowing stuff live just now. that she felt like just not being here anymore, that kind of thing, and that you know.
And so
So
I
okay, I'm gonna add
don't
that.
want to
I'm gonna
talk about the white people.
yeah.
I'm just saying that black people, now this is not talking about them. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
me and my race.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere we go,
Mm-hmm.
we are disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just because you know the white. It's not just the white people.
Exactly.
It's the Egyptian people.
Yeah.
It's everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
for me in America here, when I see, because they unalive somebody here just about every day,
Mm-hmm.
and when they do that to save a person from another country, these people have their country backing them to say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to treat my people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you continue to do that,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to put this sanction on you. We're going to do this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
As
Mm-hmm.
black people in America, we don't have any backing from anybody.
Yeah.
And they do anything they want to do to us.
Exactly.
There is no you go home,
No.
but there's no home to go to.
Well, I mean, this is why we are. I mean, it's happening all over, and it's so true. But
Yes,
what?
people of
Yeah.
color get mistreated
Everywhere,
all over
the planet.
globe. I feel really bad for these women, and I'm going to contribute.
I
I'm
see.
a poor person here
Yes.
in America, despite some people thinking this is, a place where streets paved gold. It
Mhm.
is not.
No,
But
that's the.
I'm gonna scratch up some money
I share.
and
I share.
contribute,
I share.
and hope like the devil they get back and they talk about it
Exactly.
and let others know
Not to
don't
go.
do it. Find
Exactly.
another way.
Exactly.
Find another way.
Exactly.
Try to move around to another country on the continent,
Yeah.
but don't let them take you. I call it across the pond.
Yeah.
Don't let them take you across the pond.
No,
because you're
no.
gonna have trouble getting back.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much, Linda. Let me. It's so true. I'm going to look at the tap send thing. Those of you that can donate onto GoFundMe right now, if you're in Europe, go ahead and do so because we need those funds to help the girls. And like I said, I have a track record. I don't have anything to. I mean, the funds will come in. It's exactly where we want, and we'll be coming to that have discussions as to where the funds are going to be spent. Who if once we identify somebody, we get somebody on ground who's going to connect with them, get the funds to get the treatment, and then get them on the flight. Those are the kind of things I will be showing it on the platform because we need clear evidence of what's going on and be able to build our confidence to actually get this thing off the ground. And all of us, we all have a role to play in it. Somebody was saying something. Let me quickly.
Host, can knowledge is power come up? She has a question.
Yeah. I'll bring that. Yeah, then I'll bring in international. And yes, I'm going to do that. Knowledge. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to accept that. Okay. International billionaire. Go ahead. Knowledge is power. 1 second. Let me just go to international billionaire. It's been waiting for a second. So.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Go ahead. International billionaire. Go ahead. Let's hear from you. What would you like to say? International billionaire. Are you there? I was trying to bring you up. Can you unmute yourself? I know you wanted to talk, but I had to let Son of Truth go in.
One bar and it's red.
Okay. Let knowledge is power. You go ahead. Then I'll come back to him. Go ahead.
Knowledge is power has one bar, and that one bar is red.
Exactly.
Network is bad.
Okay. Knowledge is power. Okay. Let's go back to international billionaire for now. Okay. Knowledge is power. 1 second. 1 second. Billionaire. Go ahead.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings. Go ahead. What would you like to say, my brother?
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah, regards to the topic on we are discussing.
Yes.
The question is, what makes us to leave our countries and go to these countries?
Yeah. Bad governance.
You
Bad
see,
governance.
The Arabians, the Westerners, and the Europeans, they form a cliche.
Yeah.
Their mission is to still, in a way, treat the African like the African of yesterday. So this time, they are not forcing you there. As far as you go there, then all the nasty things, the dirty things will have to be given to you. All the mistreatment, they will give it to you, especially these Arabs.
Yeah. We know. I mean, I've got many videos. What do we do? What the question is, what do we do? How do we how do we help them? And two, how can we stop it? Those are the questions we're asking now.
Okay. Greater responsibility lies on our various individual countries.
Exactly. I agree.
That our government, which we all form parts, but the leaders of our countries would have to make the country suitable, the country better by way of skills training, job creation, so that our people will stay in our own countries to help in developing the countries.
Exactly like Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso right now. He's creating jobs. He's got money. He's got tractors for agriculture. He's got ambulances and mobile hospitals for the people in the communities. He's got people learning and teaching them how to do being engineers so they can build skyscrapers and build bridges. All these things. That's exactly the kind of thing. You're on point. Go ahead.
He is paving the way for us.
Yes.
But the question is, are these our old folks, old presidents and old leaders, are they going to also look to that and then emulate what he is doing?
We have to compel them. It's our task to compel them. We must they have to.
As youth, who of course the future belongs to, we will have to be on our feet. We will have to talk to ourselves.
Exactly.
We have to encourage ourselves, and also go into doing certain things like this petty stuff. In school, they make you understand that it's like white collar job is the way.
Yeah.
Agriculture, which is the way, which is the future for Africans, we are not giving much attention to that.
Exactly.
So even if you see a young man or a young woman who is into agriculture, he is always laughed at.
Exactly.
And this attitude as a people must be changed.
It must be changed. Well said.
Before we can develop as Africans with all these natural resources that we have.
Exactly.
We are still lacking behind.
Yeah.
So we have to encourage ourselves. We should take agriculture seriously.
Exactly.
Because agriculture pays.
Exactly. It does.
A lot.
It does. It does.
Every person must eat every day.
Exactly.
So if we don't go into that, then in a way we kill ourselves.
Exactly. Unaliving. Say the word. Don't use. Say unaliving.
Encourage ourselves. Educate ourselves.
Yeah.
So that if they are not creating, let's do something for ourselves.
Exactly. We must do.
Because these old people,
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, I mean, my brother, one of the reasons, and this is where we need to understand this. The reason why our people are leaving and going into the into those countries is because they don't know that they are sovereigns in their own land. They have sovereignty, they have authority, they have power. It's not in their language. And this is why I'm advocating on this platform, since the name was the platform where we speak to the people, I'm advocating that people begin to support us in getting those documents about the constitution in local languages into the community. We will need funding. We will need assistance to get that work done, to stop this kind of trauma happening to our people. It is so wrong. But carry on. I'll give you a few minutes and I'll go on to knowledge is power. Go ahead.
A very good mission. That's a very, very good mission.
Thank you.
We all have to try, as you said, to support so that we all reach at one level or at one point.
Sure.
So our people will have to understand that we are independent beings and we have everything it takes to develop ourselves. We not just we traveling will guarantee that when you go there, it's automatic that things will be better for you.
Yeah.
Some even go there and even coming back becomes an issue. You go there, they get regretted.
Exactly. I mean,
we as Africans, we live as homogeneous societies.
Exactly.
Urbanization and those modernization, those things are causing a lot of problems. But we used to live in homogeneous society.
Communal.
We depend on each other.
Yes.
We depend on one another. So even if you're in our country and things are hard, you can visit a relative where you can get something to eat.
Exactly.
So you can never go hungry if you're in your own country.
No, you can't go hungry. No.
Thinking you are going to make it better.
Yes.
And you know, they treat you as if you are nobody.
Exactly. My brother, before you go, what can you, I mean, what are you personally prepared to do in this process? You know, how are you going to raise this awareness in your community? And what, you know, because all of us have a role to play to stop this. So what do you think you can do, and what will you encourage others to do to actually begin to put a stop to this and raise awareness? What do you think, what things do you think you could do, or suggest for all of us, including yourself, to do as well? Before I move on to knowledge is power. Go ahead.
Yes, very well. I think yesterday I did mention that there's a need for us to have, let me say, groups.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes.
You did.
We should form groups.
Yes.
And the purpose of these groups is for general African liberation.
Exactly. Exactly.
By liberating ourselves consciously.
Yeah. General African liberation.
Yes. When we get, what is the name, conscientized.
Yes.
Just educate ourselves.
Yes.
Let us know our worth. Know that once we are here and we do this and that, put these two together, it will work. And nothing we could do. So when these groups are formed, we could encourage skills training.
Exactly. That's part of it. That's part of it as well. Yes. Yes.
Vocational training.
Yes.
That is the way.
Exactly.
No nation develops without vocational training.
Exactly.
No nation develops without technical training.
Exactly.
So
Thank
that
you.
we can reduce this theoretical issue.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to Africa, a lot of us, we've gone through the universities, we come out and we have nothing doing.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother. I'll come back to you only for time purposes. I've got to bring Grace back in, but thank you so much, and thank you for your suggestion. I've written it down. International and General African Liberation Group. So we could set something like that, and in our communities. And of course, please don't donate if you can donate to the GoFundMe and share it as well. So let's go to somebody else. Knowledge is power. Let's hear from you. You've been waiting for some time. Thank you very much for being patient. Knowledge is power. Go ahead. So what would you like to say, my sister? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just, sorry, I don't want to say something that people think I am racist.
No.
For me, I'm a little bit racist, to be honest. As I said the last time, I born and grew up in this country.
Yes.
And I have some experience as a black woman.
Of course.
And I also put blame on us.
Yes.
I put really blame on us. As I say, my husband is from Gambia, and Gambia, they are very Islamic, very Muslims. I was really shocked. We have a family member, and all these times in Islam in Africa, and this young man go to Saudi. My people here, I was shocked. This man come back and stand in front of me and say Arab people are much better than black people. I have to cry.
Oh no.
So I asked him, but which kind of Islam do you learning there? How that can be that you have completely changed? They don't say it so like me by words.
No.
But they are teaching the people.
Yes.
When you go there, you come out and you really think that these people are better than us.
Exactly. It's
Go ahead. Really, they put that in your brain. So me, I was even in the school time, I have always issue with Arabs, and that's why I repeat it again. I'm very, very grateful that this theme today about Arabs come, because we used to forget it. We used to forget that the Arabs, they are even our first enemies. They are the one even support, or even give that opportunity to white people to come and do the same to us.
Exactly. Thank you.
I even asked myself how these white people they know the way to come to us. Can you answer me this? How these white people they feel?
Yeah. It's true what the Arabs started in the 7th century, and then they carried on in the 14th century. So that's why.
And that is really bad, and too much of black people I see
They
they
d-
forgot? I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
When they say they greet you and I ask, I say, what did you? Why did you reply him with
yeah,
Malekum Salam? Did you
yeah,
forget
yeah.
what these people did to our ancestors? Even more, I don't want to put white people up. They're
No,
exactly bad. But I say, even those people, these Arabs, they are much more
yeah,
bad.
yes, yes.
Whitey, did you know what they did to our fathers?
You know, one of the things I will never forget. I read this. They were turning our men. They took off their private parts. They turned them into eunuchs, and then so that they would not be able to sleep with the harems and all of that. So, I mean, this is horrific stuff. But
And this, and I even realize because I don't say I'm friend, but I know a lot of Arabs people. I was even surprised. Some of them, they know us very well. Some of them know even our intelligent, and some of them, as the not some, the majority, they know even that we are just mental ill because of the slavery time.
exactly.
Because they work with too much of black people, they say, hey, black young people of women or men, they are so high intelligent. But when you come as a white or an Arab, you just put pretend to be strong, and there you see that black people they start to
Yeah.
become small
Yes.
because our genetic is too small, too spoiled. But I have to say, we the black Africans, really, really, we must go back to our ancestors' way.
Yes.
We must go back to our culture.
Exactly. Exactly. We
I
must.
have two boys. It's not only, maybe you can say me, I'm an egoist. I
No.
have two small boys, 2 and 5.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afraid. I tell you how it is. I'm a little bit afraid when those people, they will not take ours.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
really, really afraid about that.
Yes.
And I just want to say, maybe it can be, I am a little bit racist.
No, you're not.
I experience too much here
Yeah.
because I born here, I go here to school, I make everything here. So I really would say, hey, let's go back to our
Exactly.
roots.
That's what we're advocating for on this platform. On this platform, it's advocating for Africans to go back. We have to go back to our roots. That's the solution. That's the solution.
Because
We must.
some people they really say, oh Alma, my name is Alma. They say,
Yes.
oh Alma, now we know you since here. You are a person who like to separate. It's not even
No.
that I
No.
say I like to separate. It's
No.
just to protect.
Exactly.
us.
We have to. We have to. We have to.
It's just I want to protect us. I'm sorry. I'm very open. Really, I'm very open. You can laugh with
Yes.
me.
Yes.
But when it comes to our people there, I say, hey, no, stop. As a black person,
Yes.
as a black person, that experience our great ancestors have.
Yes.
Our grandmothers, our fathers, our mothers.
Yeah.
It's just to protect us. Save
It
by
is.
your own people.
Yes.
Even when you look the Arab citizen, even when you look the Arabs, you can count it. How
Yes.
many did you see? The mix.
No. Exactly. It's very little.
You will not see that
Yes.
much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very little.
And we must have nothing with racism. We must be by our own.
Exactly.
We can
Exactly.
make business.
Exactly.
We can make friends.
Exactly.
Okay. But family, really, as a black person,
Indeed.
that moment we are,
It's
we
a
must come together and we must marry
exactly.
inside Africa.
Thank you. Well said. Knowledge is power. Wow.
I don't want that you think I'm racist.
No. We're not.
It's our only chance
Exactly.
to stand on our own.
Exactly.
To go back to our culture, to respect our tradition, to respect our ancestors' way,
Ashe.
and
Ashe.
even to believe again
Ashe.
in our ancestors' way.
Ashe. Well said.
I'd like to
agree.
say something now.
Okay. Knowledge is power. Well, thank you so much for that. Okay, Linda, go ahead because I want to bring somebody else in.
I just want to
A new
say
brand sugar, but I'll go ahead. Go ahead.
that I hate using, hearing the word racist being used because if you're not racist
At
because
all.
of self-love.
Exactly.
That is not racism.
It's true.
Because you love yourself
Yes.
and love your people.
Yes, I do.
That's just self-love.
Self-love. Thanks for that correction. Actually, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're so right, Linda. Thank you.
Miss Linda. Thank
Thank you.
you so
Thank
much. And I know the time will come.
you.
All black people will go and go.
Ashe,
I
Ashe.
believe it will be a tough
It is
walk.
here.
It
It
will
is
be a very tough walk.
it is
It
here.
will be very long.
Yes.
But please, let's go back home.
Ashe, Ashe.
Let's
Thank
go
you.
back home.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, knowledge is power. I'll be in touch with you, like I said. Let us go to
Yes,
new.
and please look your WhatsApp, please.
Yes.
I want to show my support because you make a very good work.
Okay,
And
thank you.
You are a hardworking someone.
Thank you.
Please look at your WhatsApp.
Will
and
do.
Give me your details. So
Okay, will do.
yeah.
I will do that now. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? You know what I could do? Can you inbox me your number? Knowledge is power. Can you do something? Can you inbox me your number on TikTok now? Your mobile, your number on TikTok in the inbox, in the inbox.
Okay. Yes. I
And
can do that.
yes.
Yes, I will do it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So let us go to Nubian Sugar. Welcome on board. I know you've been. There's a lot of people who have spoken, but welcome on board. What would you like to say? Welcome. Greetings. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Wonderful. Well, I don't really have much to say. I don't really like to join platforms. I just like to stay in the comments and have my say. But a lot have been said, and this picture, this photo, is very disheartening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Oh, I can feel it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. I'm sorry.
sorry, I thought I was gonna be able to hold up, but I just don't understand why we're hated worldwide. I don't get it. It bothers me.
Yeah.
I am in the diaspora, but it don't matter because I'm still black no matter where I am. And I heard from my people, the whole world is against us. No matter where we are, the whole world is robbing Africa of their resources. And the whole world is just standing by enjoying Africa resources. And this is a travesty, what is going on in those Arab countries with our people. I don't like it one bit. But I'm just going to say that to the lady who said about being racist. Black people cannot be racist, okay? We cannot be racist. We don't have any power, okay? It's about power, privilege, and resources. Africa have the resources, but they're not the one who benefiting
From the resources.
Africa really have to get together and try and rise, unite, and build power. Because that's the only way they would stop disrespecting the black race.
Ashe.
I'm gonna mute.
Wow. Thank you for coming on. I am very, very grateful that you were brave enough to share your emotions with us. Because I see it as being brave. You shared the deepest part of your soul, the yearning for justice for Africans, yourself. Your yearning for the better for your reflection. That is power. Never feel that you are weak. You showed us something we can all learn from. I thank you. I really do. You don't need to say anything more. I'll be in touch. We can talk. We can, leave comments, and you are welcome on this platform anytime. So thank you. Wow. Yeah. Let me just take a moment. 1 second. Wow. We don't need to rush this at all. Okay. Thank you, Nubian Sugar. I'm really grateful, and this is what we need to do. Um, now let us go to who am I going to next? Okay, let me. Yeah, okay. We go to Tyrone. You've been waiting, Tyrone. Then I'm going to Rastayo. Tyrone T. Thank you for waiting. You've been waiting. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Greetings.
Nice speaking again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, the, there's not a lot to say. It is just Africa, to be honest, they never in other countries' businesses. Our people don't care, don't worry about other people outside of Africa. We don't worry about their businesses. We don't worry about their riches. We just travel to, if we have to work, we go work and that's it. We work for our families. Our country never interferes in any businesses, in any company, or whoever is a billionaire or a multi-millionaire. But when it comes to Africa, they make their responsibility to interfere in our democracies. I don't
Yes.
understand why they're doing it. And the moment we speak of them or we want to interfere, then they want to wage war against Africa.
Exactly.
Or they say we're doing crimes, and they come
Yeah.
up with all these cases to attack us
Exactly.
for no reason, guys.
Exactly.
For no reason. In what I can say to our African brothers and sisters, guys, whenever we work, where we born in our countries, we are working for our families.
Yeah.
Stop doing this where we get rich
Yeah.
and we move to other countries with our families where we can spend
Our money.
monies in our own countries. We
Yeah.
buy properties in our own countries. We pay our debt and credit in our own countries, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop doing this. We're making other countries rich.
Richer.
We
Yes.
have the same people
Yes.
in our communities.
Yes.
It's making quality clothes, quality everything, guys. But we say we proud Africans, but we don't want to wear our African attire. We don't want to show the world it is of Africa. We want to wear China clothes. We want to wear USA clothes of Europe. That is not our culture, guys.
No.
That is not our thing. We need our things in Africa. We need our monies to circulate in Africa. We enrich our neighbors, our states, communities. And guys, if we can do that, we have in Africa, we have the best doctors, we have lawyers, we have nurses, we
Yeah.
have best of every.
Oh, Tyrone, are you there, Tyrone? Oh, I lost.
In the West,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Grace, can you mute yourself? Yeah, I hear you. Yes. Grace, can you mute yourself? Grace, mute yourself, Grace. But I want to hear Tyrone. Then we'll come back to you, Grace. You'll be next, Grace. Okay, Tyrone, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, guys, stop going to countries and to show off what the money that you have. You spend it there in other countries, but you wanna cry if something happens in that country and they treat you bad or there's racism. Then you go on social media and then you wanna cry for your people in your country you live to come help you in colonizer countries to help you with everything or help you with to move back to Africa and to build you up again. But you already spent your monies there. You enrich the colonizer that colonized us. And you want us and then they want their African brothers and sisters to help them when they in need. No, guys,
No.
we have to realize foreign countries treat us like BS, like
Exactly.
animals.
Exactly.
We spend everything there, but
They don't.
they abandon us the moment they don't need us anymore. And when we die, they don't bury us on that soil.
No. No.
We all want to be buried in our countries, guys.
Yeah.
We share the same physical and social equalities. We can be, even though we're different groups, guys. We all black. We all in one continent,
sure.
and
Sure.
they still treat us no matter the ethnicities,
Yes.
no matter our culture. They still treat us the same because of our skin color. We can fight among each other. They did it. They caused it. White will always be, in my eyes, will always be the problem. I will never blame my brothers and sisters in Africa. This is how
my brother Tyrone, that is true about Europeans to a large extent, but this is we're talking about Arabs. The Arabs, they are enslaving us in Arab
Still, they do
countries.
it. Did you see what they do in Dubai? We went to Dubai, guys,
Hmm.
and I can't believe it. They cry when they get treated badly in the
Yes.
USA, in Europe, and other countries, but they want to treat us.
In the,
That they have respect for them in those countries,
mhm.
but the moment we go into their countries, we have to follow their laws, and
Exactly.
then we black in their eyes.
Exactly.
The thing is this.
Mhm.
The thing is this. Their shops in our countries, if they feel they can treat us like this, we will do the same social. So we will entrench the same social system on them,
Exactly.
and we can make them feel in
Yes.
our black country, in our black continent,
Yes.
and then they can also move because we don't need them.
Exactly. Exactly. We don't. Tyrone, thank you so
We
much.
don't need them.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I'll come back to you. Thank you for your comments. And you're right. It's important to understand that the racism is bad, whether it be Arabs or be European. It is bad. It is this treatment. I mean, let me just give you context in the picture. Grace, are you there? Let me bring Grace back in because she needs to tell us. I want her to tell me what is going on. And Grace, are you there? Can I see Grace? Can anybody see Grace here? I can't see her. Okay. I'll try and bring her back. Okay, let me go and get Grace because she needs to come and tell us something. That she sent me this picture. The picture that you are looking at on the GoFundMe was sent to me by Grace. And in that picture, that was what, I hope you don't mind me, Libya Sugar, saying this. I know it's very triggering, this picture. When I saw it, I started crying inside. And Grace told me that the ladies that were there, they were first of all enslaved, you know, they were told to come and work, and then when they got there, they turned them into slaves in Iraq, and then the families that were with were beating them and ill-treating them. When they complained, they got the police on them and they put them in chains. If you look on their hands, if you look, I didn't show it too much. If you look on their hands, they got chains on their hands and their legs, the full picture, and that just broke me. And when I spoke to Grace about it, she said there's so many. They're Nigerians, they're Ghanaians, they're Ugandans, they're Kenyans, they're Liberians, they're Sierra Leoneans, they're Gambians. They're all of us. We are facing this. So if you are a rich African, if you're a rich Nigerian and you think it doesn't concern you, I'm sorry, that's how you are viewed by these people. This is how you are viewed. And you need to really understand that when we say to you that you must really get in touch with us and not allow be part of this process and not allow this to go on anymore. You know, you have to understand that your richness does not remove your blackness. Yes, let me say that again. Your richness does not remove your blackness. Once you are black, once you are African, whether or not you are rich, that is what counts. Your blackness is more important. They class you as bad more for your blackness than your richness. Your riches means nothing. That is why you can't be silent in the face of what we're saying here. You need to participate. You have to wake up, you know? Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, right now, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that comment. Thank you. So we need to really, we have to we have to understand that this work is for us. The earth is terribly, as Africans, we need to understand this. We are here to educate the entire planet that the injustice being perfected on us, we have to train it out of the earth. We have to train it out of Europeans. We have to train it out of Arabs by showing them, by taking back control on our continent. That is the only way we can do this. I'm trying to get Grace. Are you there? Oh, she's gone off. She needs to be back in here. But I will bring somebody on. I'll wait for a minute. Let me pause for a minute. Peace, Africa, and hope. Please say a few words, and I'll go. Oh, sorry, Rastayo, you've been waiting. Sorry, Rastayo, go ahead. Let's hear from you. Then I'll go to Peace Africa Hope. Rastayo, unmute yourself. Sorry, if I might have missed a few people, but Rastayo, you're there. Thank you. Welcome, my brother. Yes, go ahead.
I think Peace Africa was first.
Okay.
Was first.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Thank you. Peace Africa. Thank you very much. That's such a gentleman. I like that. Thank you very much, Rastayo. Peace Africa Hope. Go ahead. Then I'll go to Ratayo. Peace Africa Hope. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Greetings, greetings, my people.
Greetings, greetings, greetings.
How are you doing, everyone?
Uh, hmm. Yeah, we're okay, but you know, it's yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I can feel the anger. I can feel the rage. I can see the bravery of Africans and black people towards this matter affecting our children, our sisters, our mothers. Why is it that when these foreigners come to Africa, we treat them like gods, we treat them like friends, we feed them, we treat them like brothers and sisters? At one time you find an African calling an Arab my brother. You know now.
Yes.
Where you find you calling a Chinese my brother. You know now.
Hmm.
And they will respond when they are here. My brother, I hear you. Let us do this together.
Hmm.
But when we go back to their countries, they can't call you my brother.
No.
They can't call you their friend.
No.
They'll say you black African.
Mm-hmm.
You black people.
Mm.
You are monkeys. You all sorts of names.
Mm. Mm.
Even in their preachings, the so-called Christians,
Mm-hmm.
they display Jesus as white and the devil as black.
Mm. It's the same thing in Arabia as well. Arabia as well. They make sure black people are, you know, same thing. Same thing. The Allah is, you know.
They display Muhammad as a cross, you know, good looking, and then Jinni and Shaitan looking like us.
Exactly.
But what I ask myself is, if it is so we are so satanic, if it is so we are so bad people, if it is so whatever we have is barbaric and has no value, what are they looking for in our country?
In the country. Thank you. Thank you.
If we said we withdrew all black manpower in their countries, their industries will fail, their food will fail, their farms will fail, their banking systems will fail, their technologies will fail. What does this, where am I going to? Our sisters are being mistreated from there. We are having the same people here. Whatever I'm telling you, my fellow Africans, whatever you use that information for, is up to you.
Yeah.
We have them here.
Yeah.
We know where they come from. Even we have refugees in our countries who are from Iraq.
Exactly.
So if there are no embassies there, how did they
get here?
So you mean Iraq does not trade with any other country?
Yeah.
If not so,
no.
If not so, the other question is, if they see black people as inhumane,
Inhuman.
I give this ruling. Today I give this judgment.
Yeah.
Islam should be cleaned out of Africa.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That is my judgment today.
Ashe.
I've been reading, I've even gotten the telephone numbers of the Minister of Labor of Iraq.
Yes.
I shared with you, citizen,
yes.
The email. Yes?
Yes, you did.
I've tried to call, I've tried to reach here and there. I don't know if they changed, but those ones are the ones. Now, surprising, do you know the people who have given it to me? The UN people have their numbers, have their emails.
You see?
And they sit down and watch while this is happening. Do you know when I asked them about that, do you know what the UN people told me?
Yeah.
They said, no, the Taliban leaders there association of the UN.
Oh my
They are
God.
not part of the association of the UN.
Oh my
You've forgotten
goodness
that
me.
just minutes ago you've just given me the email and phone number.
Yes.
I said, okay. And then now the other thing is, USA sends their money, hard cash. Yes?
Exactly. Exactly.
Hard cash. Because they work with the Taliban and ICC. Those are their projects. Now,
Please, sorry, stop putting that word killing it. Whoever that is, stop that right now. Stop that right now. We're gonna take you off. You are trying to bring this broadcast down, and I'm not gonna let you. If you type one more thing, you are off this broadcast right now. Understand me? We're gonna put. I'm not gonna even wait. Type one more thing like that. I do not want that word on here because when you're doing that, you are trying to bring this down, and I don't want that on this platform. So if you either
let
do
him
that,
find another way of let him find another way of calling it.
yes, don't do
But
that,
let
please.
him not
Don't do that
not
because
do
they
that
bring this
here.
down. Don't do that.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm so happy that they've started up a GoFundMe,
Yes.
like I had requested the other day.
Yes.
Let us, as Africans, it is time we stand up and set up a goal. Let us achieve this. This is not only in Iraq,
Is
in
it-
Saudi Arabia. People,
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
can I tell you the most booming business right now?
Go on. Go
Can I
ahead.
tell
Tell me.
you the most booming business?
Tell me. Yeah. Go ahead.
The organ business.
Yes. Yes.
So they are taking our people there, they harvest their organs.
Yeah.
70% of the people who go there,
Yeah.
they come back with one
Who would-
kidney.
Hmm.
They go with both, men go with both,
Sorry.
go with both testicles.
Wha-
They
once-
come back with one.
1 second. 1 second. Knowledge is power. Did you said something just now?
I don't say so, not exactly that, but with my first son, I was pregnant. And these people, they tell me I have a sickness. I say, eh? So, and after these people, they want to give me tablet. I should eat it. They take too much of blood of me. And I asked the doctor, I say, what, how this come? I'm a young woman, okay? I'm over 30 years. I'm a young woman. Which kind of sickness you want to give me? And I go to another doctor. They say I have hepatitis. And I go to another doctor. I check. I go to 2 doctors. I check, and the doctor say, no, you are healthy. You are a healthy young woman. You don't have nothing. I say, yeah, but this doctor is taking 1 time in the week blood from me. Why? When I'm healthy, why? I even don't feel I am
Yes.
sick. Nothing. I never have some issue. Sometimes, maybe 1 time in here, my head is paining, but I don't have no issue. Why
Yeah.
this doctor? They were so interested in my young boy. Even I carry him in my belly. They were so interested in him that they want to take blood. So I go to other doctors, and these doctors say, hey, I look in your inside, I look in your outside. There is nothing to find. You are healthy. I don't even know how someone can be healthy like this. So, and then, yes, I asked him, I said, why you are interested in me and in my child, and in my unborn child? Why you want to give him this tablet? And me, I don't have nothing. Yeah, by Africans, the women, is it so? When they are 30, we have to check them. We have to look the blood. I say, what did you mean with African women? What? I say, all the sickness my fellow sisters they have is coming from you. We don't have all that nasty sickness in our home.
No.
So what did you know? So, and this doctor, I was very stubborn. I am a stubborn woman, and I go a little bit far, and then I say, look, I want to have everything. I want to see. And this doctor said to me, oh, I don't want you again as patient. You are not useful for me. What did I do with that answer?
You see, do you know what they
Wow.
wanted to take from you?
Wow.
What?
Do you know what they wanted to take from you?
Oh, I don't know. My blood. I don't know.
No, they were testing you, preparing you to take your uterus.
Hi.
This is what they are doing.
Hi.
Yes.
Your teeth.
Thanks, Stephanie. Yeah. Wow.
So I'm telling you, these people who go there, that's what they do to them.
Oh my days.
So I'm talking about things because I've read about them, I've made research about them. These 3 days, I've been making research of what is going on exactly. So we have them in Kuwait, we have them in Qatar, we have them in Jordan, we have them in
Saudi Arabia.
Iraq. We are almost hearing they are even in Iran. You wait, you will hear. And Syria. Now, what does this teach you? Please, 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 much as we are fighting to bring back our sisters,
Yes.
be vigilant. We should start our own initiatives
Yes.
to support these people here.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because
So they don't
this
leave.
labor that is being exported abroad can be used in Africa.
Exactly.
Imagine if you got 100 women. Yes?
Yeah.
Citizens, I want you to do this with me.
Yeah.
You write down 100 women.
Okay.
I want to display something. Imagine if we had 100 women.
I'm live.
These 100 women.
I'm live.
You gave each woman.
Tell me. I'm
Yes?
live. Yes. Go ahead.
You gave each woman 1 million. Yes?
Yes.
1 million of any kind.
Yes.
Whether
Naira, whatever,
Kenyan
dollars,
shillings
yeah,
or- yes.
yeah, whatever, yes.
Not dollar. For African money.
Okay, yes. Yes. Naira,
This
shillings,
woman-
yeah. Go ahead.
You invest in goats farming or cows. Do you know in 3 years, a person who has 100 cows in 3 years will be having over 500 cows?
You see that? You see that? Very
Do you
true.
know a person who has 100 goats
Yeah.
in 3 years, they will be in 1,300?
Yes, it's true.
If you got these 100 women are sample. Now tell me, if you say you are going to start selling your goats in the next in the second year, at the end of the second year, you sell all mature goats and remain with the small ones.
Yes, exactly.
Do you know
Exactly.
you've created wealth that will never end
Exactly.
for a person?
Exactly.
And you've created elevated poverty from one level to
The
another.
next, exactly. Exactly.
Another thing, do you see this fish we eat? Fish is eaten everywhere.
Yes. Indeed.
Imagine if a person grew in a tank, these water tanks. You gave a woman 1 million. They will grow over 10,000 fish. In 6 months, they will be harvesting a kilogram or to 2 kilograms.
Yes.
In a
Exactly.
year, let's give it a year. Do you know that the money she has invested, she will harvest times 3? Then she does the recycle continues.
Yes.
Now, imagine how agriculture can be that strong.
Exactly.
We are looking for food. Yes? Imagine if we had chips packed,
Exactly. Exactly.
half-packed fries. I'm sure a kilogram of Irish potatoes
Yes.
is around how many euros?
I have to check that. Kilogram of potatoes. Let me just check. In euros, a kilogram of potatoes. 1 minute. Let me just. I'll give you 1 minute. Kilo of
Yes.
potatoes in euros. I'm just gonna give you because it varies in euros. 1 minute. I'm looking at it now, and I'll give you the figure right now. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that will give me potatoes. In cost. Oh, a kilo is 25. Is it like it's 25 euros? Yeah, 25 euros. 1 kilo.
In 25 euros, how much is that in Nigerian currency?
Okay. I'll have to check the. Yeah, I'll need to look at that. Yeah. I have to check that. Hang on. So let's go. 25 euros in naira. So 25 euros in naira. Euros in naira. 1 minute in naira. You're good. You're very good point. You make it. I can see where you're going now. Yeah, 44,087 naira.
You see now?
Mm.
Now, imagine just a small garden.
Yes.
You can harvest 1 ton.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, if you harvest 1 ton, sort out the small seeds, you keep them.
Yes.
You plant them in another season.
Yes.
Now, in 3 months, you will be having a ton.
Exactly.
Every 3 months, a
Exactly.
ton.
Exactly.
That is strengthening food security,
Exactly.
economical wise.
Exactly.
We will not have these women,
Yes.
our wives, our children, our
Go-
sisters, our mothers go abroad to suffer.
No.
But these useless governments
Yeah.
are making it so hard to even acquire a loan in the bank.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yet for them, they want us to make it easy, campaign for them to borrow
Yeah.
from UK,
Yeah.
the so-called IMF, the economic forums, the World Bank. Yet they are doing nothing.
Exactly. 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 I
Now,
mean,
they are moving a motion that only GMO seeds should be produced in Africa.
We
There's
should-
no laboratory of GMO seeds in Africa. It
Exactly.
is not there.
so why should we be doing that? We should say no.
Why should we be
We need to.
doing that?
This is why the awareness program is so important, because people don't know they have the right to say no. They just think that once the government speaks, that's it. You can hold them to account. They have to explain why they are telling you to sign a document that makes you impoverished. They have to explain why, and if they can't find the explanation, it doesn't happen. You reject it. This is why constitutional awareness is so important. Please, those of us watching us, share. We need you. Subscribe as you're watching this now. Subscribe, because I don't want to talk anymore now. What I want us to do is to begin to take action, to have those information in our communities in local languages. Because what Peace Africa just said now, I don't know about you, but it makes my blood boil. It makes my blood boil that these people are coming up with GMO in a fertile continent. They want to destroy our continent, and we mustn't allow that to happen. But carry on, Peace Africa. Please carry on, my brother. Carry on.
Yes, if I can say this,
Yes.
I'm always standing for agriculture
Yes.
and having our own financial trust.
Yes.
Now, imagine, yes, these people cannot come and start you a startup of
No.
agriculture.
No.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
but they want you to borrow from IMF
Exactly. It's nonsense.
to
Madness.
start. And again say, use that money to buy genetically modified seed. They want to say, at the same time, when the food is too much on the market, they say, no, we will give you this much. Now, one time I asked a member of parliament, it's called Berek. I said, but Berek, in DRC, we have the most fertile soils in Africa.
Exactly.
We don't put fertilizer, we don't do nothing. Crops grow. We don't
Except
even
you don't even you throw it down and the corn will grow. You throw it down, the beans will grow. You throw it down, the yam will grow. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
man.
So I asked him, why can't the government hold a tender and say, I've put bananas at this price, I've put Irish at this price, beans at this price, rice at this price, soy at this price, fish at this price.
Yes.
What we are going to do, grow, we are giving you money to grow.
Exactly.
Yes?
Mm.
Then we share cost. We remove the money we've given you first season, next season slowly, but then we give you the proper amount that is needed. How is it hard for the government to find a market for its people?
Yeah.
Why? And then these so-called yellow people, them, they have combined harvesters and a store that keeps them, so they have food security. Have you noticed that?
Yes. Yes.
They give you a loan, they give you land, they give you seed, and even they buy from you. The government
Exactly.
buys from you.
Exactly. Exactly. and they subsidize them. They get subsidy in Europe. They get subsidy from the government.
When it comes to us, it is wrong. It is bad. They don't accept that. It is misuse of how. Please, Africans. I told you I'm here to educate you.
Yeah.
I'm here for you in case you need
Yes.
anything that we can work on together.
Ashe.
We are already working on very many things, and I'm so happy this rescue team
Yes.
that has set up a GoFund. This is very fantastic. Let this be a milestone. How long are we going to sacrifice our people? What is the difference now with the people who were being taken during slave trade?
Thank you.
Dying on the boats.
Thank you.
Being thrown in the lake.
Yeah.
Being flogged for not working hard.
Yes.
What is the difference? The
No.
only difference is we are the ones pushing them to this.
Exactly. No. Thank you so much, Peace Africa Hope. You say so much, my brother. I'm going to come back to you, Grace. Please, I want people to know. Nubian Sugar. I know this is going to be difficult, but I want Grace to tell us about the picture on the screen, because she knows some of the people who are in that picture, and she can tell us exactly what is going on there. And I say this because we need to understand why we must take collective action, and it's not about trying to aggrandize what's going on. This is so sickening. I'll come back to you, Rotayo, but let me just quickly hear from Grace. Grace, welcome. Please tell us about the girls who are in the picture that you sent to me, please.
And then this girls, it was this month is August. It was June.
June.
No, not June. May. Yes.
May. Okay.
May. April to May. It was April to May. Some of them went out to walk, like they catch them, because here after every 3 to 4 months, you heard the police are ready to catch foreigners, so they will have a place where they will put them. So these girls, they catch them and they chain them like this. So when they took them, they took a picture and share it in their own platform, in their own Arab platform. So one of our friends, yes, her madam collected it and shared it and said she should not go outside. So they shared the pictures all over and said everybody should be careful, because when you go to their day, you will not eat good. They will like maltreat you there. I sent you the picture.
Yes.
Our sisters are there presently now.
I know.
We have
I know.
Ghana, we have Uganda, all of them, they are there. A lot.
So thank you.
The other thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
As for me, I have prepared myself. I'm just praying that I have a way out of here, and then I will speak. I don't care what
Yes.
people say about it.
Exactly.
They told us that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Quran came for the Arabic, so we African, we should be our own in our own traditional way. So
You see?
why then are we following these people? When they said Palestine, something happened. You
Yes.
see the whole of Africa will shake as if like
Yeah.
they care for themselves. We are here, lost so many lives, people are dying, suffering. I saw a Ugandan lady, she called me, Rose, can you help me? I said, I can't help you because we don't have embassy here, I can't help you. Now she messaged me, she's crying. She said she did not eat since this morning. That's why I said I will be back, because I was speaking with her. I sent you again, I picked already.
Yes. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll come back to you, Grace. Thank you. So everybody watching, as the Grace is talking from Iraq, so it's not somebody playing game. It's not somebody going, I'm not playing your recording. You are hearing live from Iraq. That is what you are hearing, and what is going on is real. We need to take collective action. If you're a billionaire in Africa, this concerns you. If you're a billionaire and you think it doesn't concern you, your money counts for nothing. It's your skin color. You need to understand that. So it is in your interest and the interest of all of us that you join us and begin to wake up and take our people off, stop this enslavement. Because your money counts for nothing. I'm saying it. Your money counts for nothing. Go and ask all the major stars, the superstars of football or basketball. When in the US, when it comes to it, then they get the real treatment. Then they understand that their money means nothing. Right now, we need to fix what's going on. We need to take our people back home. Please donate as much as you can. Let us start taking the steps. And we are going to do a lot of work with our governance. African Union is toothless. Let me read to you what African Union wrote on their page. Let me read to you what they wrote on their page. They tell you they want to help and everything else. They are very good with sound bites, but zero action. Let me read that to you. Where is it now? I wrote it. I was looking. Okay, no, not that one. Hang on. Okay, read this now. I'm going to read this to you. It says here, it said, African Union, I'm going to read this to you. In November 2017, the world woke up to harrowing images of young Africans trapped in slave markets in Libya in deplorable conditions and being sold in live auctions for as little as $400 in what elicited memories only confined in history books about atrocities. But while that incident sparked international condemnation and furor, it lifted the veil on the numerous forms of slavery that continue to target vulnerable Africans from slavery, child labor, sex, human trafficking. It has also put into focus the role of African Union, the umbrella body of African countries, whether it is doing enough to end modern day slavery. So they know themselves that they're not doing enough. They know. They now go to say, despite numerous gains in reversing modern day slavery, Africa continues to be the epicenter of the trade, with actors riding up on the vulnerability and desperation of those looking for better days. They are not coming up with clear answers. They are not. So please, we cannot trust forget ECOWAS. At this point, forget ECOWAS. Forget all of those. Forget AU. It is you and me. We need to. One of the things that I want to say at this point, rather than you coming in, we need to. It's a three-plan strategy. Number one, when we get the funds, their health. You heard what Grace said. Their health must be addressed urgently. Their health issues addressed urgently, treated immediately, so that they can get the treatment they need to recover. Secondly, we now get them on the plane back home. Now, when they get back home, we need a program in every community. These people, those who have been come back home and who recovered, they can go back home and they will be in organizations where they will be teaching people, raising awareness about people not to fall for this trick again. So they are going to be in some sort of employment to be earning money and raising awareness and creating more jobs and awareness in the community to put a stop to people going into these places with lack of knowledge of what is really going on. We want to put a stop to this, and this is what it takes. It's a three-plan strategy. Three-plan strategy. We need this to take place, and on top of that, I want to add one more thing. The Constitution needs to be in all our languages so people know their rights. When you know your rights in your country, you will not want to leave the country. You will want to stand up for that right collectively. Our people don't know that they're sovereigns. Africans, millions of Africans don't know they are sovereigns. They don't know they have the authority. They don't know they have power. They don't know it. Please, all of this, thank you very much, Excellent Supreme. This is not about talking. It's about taking action. You know how you can help this platform? Subscribe to Citizen AY. I'm looking for 400 people to subscribe to this platform. 400 minimum. Subscribe every month. And if we do that, now we can begin to now look at funds. Okay, in this country, how many languages? Okay, what language do we want to start with? We now look and get a stakeholder who speaks that language, translate the constitution into local languages, teach the people their rights in the local language in that community. We need to make this change. No more talk now. We need collective action. Let me stop there. So ponder on that whilst we bring on Rastayo. Thank you very much. We'll come back with Grace. And then I'll go to Catherine Joseph. Rast, thank you for waiting. Let's hear from you. Go ahead. Rastayo, can you hear me? Go ahead. Thank you.
Yes. Greetings.
Greetings.
This slavery. Let's talk about slavery for real. The slavery that is evident is the physical, antiquated slavery where they put chains on us that is happening still in the Arab world. Who actually started the slavery in Africa?
Exactly.
The Western people came with their own form of slavery, and then they said they abolished it. They did not abolish the slavery.
Exactly.
They just turned it around into a new version of slavery.
They took over the land. The new
version of slaves are called diaspora today.
Mm-hmm.
The diaspora We are the slaves in the house right
Ashe.
now.
Yes.
That is slavery still going on because we are not home. Because when you check the Sahel states, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, they have people that have returned home, and they are returning home from the diaspora.
Exactly.
And they are taking part in the economical development that is going on in those countries right now.
Exactly.
Now, those people have emancipated themselves from the mental slavery that is going on. That's why they return home. You get me?
Yes. Yes.
So the point of the original slavery, it is still going on.
Yes.
And it is going on vividly in front of our faces.
Yeah.
And there is absolutely nothing we can do unless we unite. Now, talking about unity, we actually need the brother Peace
Yeah.
said something earlier.
Yes.
Food
Security.
security.
Yes. Yes.
Food
Agreed.
security is one reason why most of us go to slavery. Because of food security. Most African countries have been oppressed. Now you're talking about GMO and everything coming in there. They are doing everything to make us realize their slavery wish. And they want to do everything for us to go be slaves for them. Because they need us. One of the most important elements they needed was us. It's something I came upon very recently on TikTok. That these microchips that they are making,
Yes.
most of these microchips, they use melanin on these chips. That's what makes the AI chips effective. What is melanin? Melanin comes from only the black man. So when you talk about organ harvesting, organ trading, and organ sales, our melanin alone is being used just to make their microchips be more AI effective than anything else. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
This is how important we are in the world.
That's true.
Now, when people when somebody, a nation, a race is important, they will do everything to make that race does not realize their importance. They will belittle their integrity. They will go after you and do everything to downgrade your value of existence. And that's what they've been doing to us. So to upgrade our value of existence, we need to come together and start, first of all, feeding ourselves.
Exactly. Agriculture.
Exactly. By having food security, we can take things to the next level. Because if you sit down and spend 70% of your life just finding food, then you have wasted approximately 70% of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to find
Food.
But if there is food, you can use more than that 70% when you know there is food to do something else much more productive and build yourselves and the people around you, and the economy will grow. So that's one factor they are using against us in Africa. Our food security. We need to start growing our own food to feed ourselves, to utilize our own ground. You can plant seeds, you said it earlier.
Yes.
You can throw anything in the bushes.
It will grow.
And it will grow. Regardless, I met one Chinese man a long time ago. We are standing and we are talking, and I was like, Sierra Leone is a poor country. Then the nigger took a step backward from me. And he looked at me in that kind of cynical way, like, did you actually just say we are a poor country? Then he pointed at the bottle in front of us. He said, you see this bottle? I said, yes. He said, if you grow seed in this bottle, it will grow. So don't tell me you are poor.
You see?
Those are the times I started getting the realization of our effectiveness and importance in the world daily activities that we live on today. We in Africa and Africans actually make this damn world go
round.
we actually feed the world. We make everybody happy. Everybody else is happy around the world
Except us.
Africans. Except us. We are the only ones struggling for everything, fighting for everything. And who is the cause of that? It is they who don't want us to realize who we are. Because if we do realize who we are, their realization of everything that they are enjoying today will be null and void. Because we would start enjoying the fruits of our own labor, the fruits of what we have, the fruits of what we can achieve, produce, and gain for ourselves. They don't want us to do that.
No.
That's why they are doing everything in their power to maintain their superiority and give us the mentality to keep us as slaves. That ideology of Slavic mentality.
Exactly.
And we, the stupid Africans, sorry to call us that way, we've been educated in a stupid manner where they give us all these stupid degrees and we start looking down on each other stupidly. Thinking that because you have got the white man education, you are better than the other. You know something than the other. You are smarter than the other. You are intelligent than the other. Excuse me, we are still black.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
We are still damn black. All of us together as one are still black. In a collective union, the white man is not going to side with us. They're not going to fight with us. They're not going to be with us. They're not going to stand for us. They're not going to protect us.
Yeah.
They're not going to look out for us.
Neither will the Arabs.
Come to us when they need us. And every time they need us is every time. Because without us, there is no them. That's what we need to start realizing, that with us, by us, and for us, we can do way better than we are doing right now, just by imagination. They told us there are borders in Africa. There are no damn borders in Africa. No country have walls.
Exactly.
It's just psychological. And that's the psychology they use to belittle our integrities. Psychology. We need to get the hell up from our slumber. Stand up.
Yes.
As humans, as the superior humans that exist in this existence, and grab hold of our natural effects. You see, you have the remote control, which is Africa, but you have the batteries, which are the people of Africa. Without those batteries, the remote control is not going to work. Without the people of Africa, the natural resources are not going to work. That's why they are stealing it, and when they steal it, they want to bring us as slaves to come make these natural things work for them. Because without us, it's not going to work.
No.
And if you find out, you're going to notice that we do everything for them everywhere in this whole goddamn wide world.
Yes. Right.
So when are we going to wake up and realize that we are the batteries of our natural resources, that it can work better for us than it works for anybody else who is stealing it? We have the means and the ways, and we have the power and the ability to do anything.
I'm still live, but I'm still live though.
Everything that we want to achieve, and there is no ifs.
Okay, 1 second. Do you want to share it with the world? Okay, hang on. Raz, 1 second. Raz, I've got a call from a lady. She's in hang on, Vanna, 1 second. There's a lady in Iraq. She's going to talk from the jail. Let us hear what she's going to say. Go ahead. Yes, great. Go ahead. Yes. Okay, can you all hear? I hope you can hear. Okay. Okay. She's gonna come back. She's gonna try and come back. carry on. She's talking to one of the ladies that's been in jail right now that you saw in the picture. She's trying to get them, to give us information. That's why I suggested. But carry on, Rasta. When she comes back, I'll let you know. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ras. Ras, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Carry on. So yeah, go ahead. So let's hear. You were talking about this.
The person in jail sounded like a Sierra Leonean. They were talking Creole.
Yeah. No, well, no, not that's not the person that's making the call is from Sierra Leone. Yes, but we don't want to give too much information,
Okay,
So
I have the Creole. Okay.
yeah. So, but there's
So what I was actually trying to
go ahead.
what I was actually trying to get at is there's nothing that we cannot do. We actually hold the staff of the planet's rotation. We hold the staff of planet Earth's rotation, and it's in black people's hands. Everything that they are studying, these people are doing archaeology up till today. In the name of archaeology, they're digging our ancestors' graves in Egypt.
Exactly.
Which is nonsense. Would they allow me to go dig George Washington's grave?
No way.
And
No
say
way.
I'm doing archaeology?
No way.
We have to stop it.
Yes, we ought to put a
We
stop
have
to
to
it.
stop all those things.
Yes.
Because they are just upsetting our ancestors in
Yes.
their resting places.
Yes.
In the name of a stupid ideology that they came up with. And we accept that nonsense.
No. It's true.
So these are the little things that we need to stop.
Exactly.
And these are the things that we need to get hold of.
Yes.
And realize that our powers lies with us.
Exactly.
Our powers are spiritual. And our powers are not simple, ordinary.
Exactly.
We are not ordinary people. We take ourselves too common. We are not common people.
People
We
here,
are
please.
melanated, powerful people. These people came up with a report in 2021 and said that the energy that one black man radiates is more powerful than an atomic bomb.
Are you all listening? I hope you're all listening. This is what we possess. We need to change our mindset. Raz, let me pause for a second. I'll come back to you. I want to bring others on. But thank you so much. Listen, keep those knowledge coming. Let me go to Catherine. Catherine, you've been waiting for some time. I'll go to you, and then we'll go to Vanna. Catherine, welcome on board. What would you like to say, my sister?
Thank you so much, Citizen AY.
Thank you.
It's a good place to follow up from Ras Tayo because I won't go back saying the same thing that you said because it will be repetition. And what I would like to add is that we all know this fact, and we've been saying all of the things that are fact for a very long time. But until we wash the cup from the inside, then the outside will look better. And if you look at the situation, is a Nubian. There's a lady who was crying here. And I can actually relate to that because I used to sit down in front of my TV and just weep. I would just cry. And still tomorrow, even when things were happening recently in South Africa, where even looking at how other Africans can treat another African like themselves makes me cry. And I started to sit down and just ask myself, we are like she said, why are we hated all over the world? I think it's high time, even as much as we highlight the fact and we know the fact, and we want to talk about all that we have and what we are capable of. You cannot bring that to the bank. You have to prove that thing really, you can use it. That's when people can respect you. Because you cannot demand for respect, you have to aim respect. And we have seen from time to time that even though we try to tell the whole world what we are capable of, we still cannot be respected and treated like other people because we haven't worked on ourselves, worked on our own land, and tried to take back and try to give ourselves that respect. And nobody, we won't have to demand for it. We won't have to prove to anybody what we are if we actually deliver and show what we really are. So it's high time we start looking inward and start to do the foundational work that we really need to do. Because if you look at it,
all of these Arab countries, sometimes even their own women had to go through some horrible things that I've heard. And for them to feel that leaving all their own African country and going to these places that have horrible reputation in the first place tells you more about the situation that Africa is in. And we can talk about this till tomorrow, but we have to do the work from our own place. Because you only have to look at the individuality and the selfishness that sometimes I feel is inherent in us Africans. At the moment, if you put African Americans on I've been going through social TikTok recently all of a sudden because I'm on holiday, and I've been really learning a lot. You put African Americans on TikTok now, and they are all angry with other Africans, angry with Nigerians. South Africans are trying to chase other African countries from where they are. They see them as their problem. Nigerians were busy for the past 3 weeks fighting each other, fighting each other's tribalism. You are from here, so you're not supposed to come to my town or this. So if you look at all of these very complex situations, if we allow our leaders, we're not patriotic about our countries enough to stay behind and fight for it, and we allow our leaders to join these people who want to keep the country in a state that we will now run away from it and become the tools to develop their place, as Rastaya says. If we don't start first to really become patriotic individuals who are not just looking to talk about issues just for our own personal gain, but we are being patriotic for our countries and our land, then something can really start to change. Then we can really start to gain our respect. Then the world will have no choice but to respect us. And I just give you one example. There was an Irish woman that was just a few months ago, about 3 months ago, who in Dubai went to try to unalive herself because she was in a bad relationship and something happened and she wanted to unalive herself. And their government, they went and arrested her because they said it's a crime in that country. And they arrested her. This is one lady I'm telling you now. They arrested her, put her in prison. And people of Ireland heard it. And I would tell you, for maybe 4 days, the whole of Ireland, every single person in Ireland on social media, everywhere, people were sending their parliament members, sending them messages, emailing them, people all over. It's a topic. The media, everybody, it became their business for those few days. That girl was immediately released.
There you go.
They pressured their prime minister until he immediately had to, because he has, those leaders have direct contact with the government of those countries.
They do.
So that's where those kind of action can be taken on that level. Immediately, because of the pressure that the whole community, it wasn't their family, but everybody were involved in it because it's somebody from their country.
Exactly.
And immediately that woman was released by Dubai whatever government. The following, it wasn't 3 days and she was back in Ireland. She was emotional. She was like, our country, we love each other so much because there is a voice. Our people are treated like all this terrible way because they know, everybody know that we are just like, we have nobody to stand for us. When honestly we live in a world where it's kind of like if you're in a big power and you're above people, and if people are vulnerable, you can just deal with them if you find that opportunity and nobody is asking you question. So Africans, because people are aware all over the world that our presidents, our people will not care enough, nobody will ask questions, we are treated like that.
Exactly.
The day we start to wake up, we become productive in our communities, we start to earn our respect by showing people that we too can research our land, bring out our resources, turn them
Very good point.
This individuality where all of a sudden, recently, like I said, I was going around TikTok, and you join some people thinking that they are actually trying to do what is right. This is about their country. This is about the real cause. And you realize that some people just want to hear what they want to hear because it's making them money.
Yeah.
And I understand, because at the end of the day, these are the same Africans who are struggling financially. But we have to bear this pain for once and sacrifice and try to fight the first fight. The first thing we have to do is to cleanse our land and to cleanse our mind and to help our community so that we too can start to play on a level that people will come to respect us. And first of all, we have to prove to the world that we can challenge our leaders and bring them and hold them to account, and that we can actually start to do well in our own land first.
Exactly.
Before we can ask people to so when they know that we have voices, if these people that are these women, if people know, these countries know that their countries will come for them, that whatever country they are coming from, Rwanda, all those places, that their presidents will come for them, they will never touch them.
Exactly.
There are countries that their citizens are untouchable. If it's only one, they will make sure that you know that you can never try it next time. That's called deterrence.
Exactly.
So that it doesn't happen to another person in future.
Fantastic.
But until we start to show that we are really what we claim that we are, unfortunately, we cannot get respect from anybody. Some people, sometimes, I've learned and I've observed so much to see that sometimes some of the people that actually treat us badly is not really because all of them are racist. It's because some of them look at us as stupid, because we leave everything we have and we run around and do the lowest job on earth. We put ourselves in a situation where we can't actually be living. We are just existing where other people are actually living life. If you put yourself in the lowest and people can step on you, then they don't respect you. And that's where we are.
Wow.
So we must first start to stop hating each other. Start seeing our own countries as something that is our priority to fight for. And stop this. Ras Tayo said it as well. We're not united. We have internal problems. We hate each other. We have to deal with that first. Then we have to produce. We have to show the world that we are capable of using our resources to show the world that we can also compete with technology, with all of the things that's what China did, and that's what we have to learn. We have to see fact. We have to be practical. We have to deliver first, or else nobody will believe the power that we have.
Thank you.
So with everything that I hope that these ladies, I hope that they will be able to return to their countries safely, and I hope that their countries, individual countries that they are, if they can be connected and their countries can fight for them, their countries can go on social media genuinely and everybody fighting for them, speaking for them, and their embassies contacting these countries and making sure that they get those kind of the protection that they need and return them safely to their country, and that those countries that they are returning to as well have something for them, that they don't have to see, they won't have the need to run to the lowest, the places that they will be treated like that. I think that's be a good way to go forward. Thank you.
Wow, Catherine, you said a mouthful there. So many points, and you covered a whole load of areas. Introspection, questioning ourselves deeply. Our governance has a lot to answer for ourselves as a people. Patriotism. The one thing I would just add to that, this is everything you said is encapsulated in us knowing our rights as citizens. That's the foundation. If you know your rights in your local language, nobody can come to your town and take you and enslave you and get you to do anything, because you will know your rights. And many of our people, they have been so conditioned to believe that they don't have any power, that they don't amount to nothing because of the conditioning. Many Africans don't know that they are sovereigns on their land. Again, I always refer to this. Our children should know their rights from the age of 4. You should know that you have sovereignty, you have authority, you have power in your local language. Example of that, in Yoruba language, our people should know that they are sovereigns. In Yoruba language, sovereignty belongs to the people of Nigeria, from whom the government, through this constitution, derives all its powers and authority. That's the English version of the Constitution of Nigeria. in Yoruba it says ìjọba jẹ́ ti àwọn ènìyàn Nàìjíríà láti ọ̀dọ̀ ní tìjọba nípasẹ̀ òfin orílẹ̀-èdè ìgbà gbogbo agbára àti àṣẹ rẹ̀. We should be teaching this to our children to know that they have the right to hold their government to account, that their government is answerable to them from the age of 4. Because in the UK here, that's what they do. The police cannot go and even arrest any child or confront any child. They'll say, I know my rights. You know, this is what we're saying. You don't have to be disrespectful. You just need to know your rights so that you will not fall for this kind of lies and trickery. So the work has. Yes.
Sorry to cut you short.
Yes.
I don't know if people have heard the news today of a diamond being found in Botswana. It's a Canadian company that discovered it, and this news has only is the Western countries that are announcing this news.
You see.
And one thing that is peculiar that you will notice is that every time there is one bad, if an African person, a black person does anything bad in the West, those things are really, the news will carry to the extent that people will, the bad image will be created. But once there's any good thing happening, but the black people or African people that are doing so much good things in the West, you don't really hear
exactly
that being really praised. So it's a tactic, it's a deliberate act to
exactly
continue to put a particular
a
image
spin,
of who we are.
a propaganda. It's a propaganda.
Yeah. And then, there's a diamond now that have been discovered in Botswana by a Canadian company. That was the news today. And look at that kind of attraction. That African country will now become an attraction. We need to go there because our resources always belong to them. And why? Because we are running out and doing the slavery job.
That's exactly very good point there. And again, that ties into lack of knowledge. It ties into lack of knowledge of who we are and the fact that resources are in our land. So we need that knowledge to really spread. And I want to re-emphasize, please, it's not about talking anymore now. It's about really all of us taking action. We need our people to know their rights so that they will not be making, if you don't know your rights, you'll be making wrong choices. Everybody fleeing Africa are making the wrong choices because of lack of awareness of their rights as citizens and sovereigns, as people with authority, as people with power in their local language. And please, let us join hands. Now we can do that. We know what we need to do. Let's take that action. That requires collective action from all of us. 1 second, before I bring on Africa Debunked, I'll bring in Grace. She's just contacted me now. Let me try and get in touch with her. Directly on the phone. Let me see if I can do that right now. Grace, just hang on a second. So I want you to hear what she's saying directly. So Grace, where we are. Okay, I'll do this now. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Wait. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Grace. Yeah, are you there? Or are you? Can you hear me? No. Sorry. I'll do that again. Let me do that again. Sorry. Join. I'm gonna join. Okay, join. So she said she got the person on the phone now. Go ahead. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. This is from Iraq. So what is happening? Are you in jail right now? Hello. There is a lot of background noise where she is. Let us hear her. She's in jail. Grace. Hello, Grace, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I could hardly hear her because it's very noisy in the background.
Yeah, I hear you now. I hear you.
Okay, what about the sister? Can you hear? Okay. Okay. Yes. Wow. 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 Okay. And you know, you are live right now on TikTok, on Citizen AY with TikTok. There are hundreds of people listening to you. What would you like to say to them? What would you like to say to them? What would you like? People are listening to you on TikTok live right now. What would you like them to do to help you? Okay, people are listening to you on TikTok right now, and they just heard what you just said about you being ill treated in Iraq. How do you want? What would you like people to do? Do you want people to give to help? Okay, okay, okay. You need help. And how long have you been in jail? How long have you been in jail? How long have you been in jail? So, so they moved you to another jail. So you've been in jail between 5 to 6 months now. Okay. What country do you come from? What country do you come from? What? So Sierra Leone. Okay. All right. Listen, my sister. Thank you so much. We're gonna talk behind the scenes. I'm gonna talk to Grace and yourself. But thank you for your message on live on TikTok right now with Citizen AY. I appreciate you. We will do everything in our power to raise the awareness, and we are urging people to donate money on your behalf and others so that we can bring you back to your countries. You should not be in a foreign country as being treated like slaves in Arab countries. Enough of this. We really feel for you, and all of us are keen to get you and others out of there. So okay, okay, I'll come back to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're hearing. We we'll be back again. I'll speak to you shortly. Thank you. Okay, I'll be in touch. Thank you. So you are hearing a girl, another lady. She's been in jail now for 5 years in Iraq. That's the call from Iraq. That's what we're saying. Don't just don't just accept this. Let's not just be just talking. Let's donate what we can. If you're in diaspora, the account is there. I'm going to set up a tap account later on, and I'm going to be making some calls to her and to Grace later on. Yes, yes. Let me.
I wanted to say something.
Okay, if you.
Because I want to take my nana out as well.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead quickly.
Quick.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Thank you for waiting all this time.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to say this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Another option, it's like additional options to what we are doing right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that we need to help her financially,
Mm-hmm.
but as well, we need to tag the embassy of Sierra Leone
Yes.
with these kind of voices of their own people.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
In every social platform, whether Twitter, where everything, we need to tag them.
Exactly.
We need to tag them to the
Exactly.
since you get the contact,
Yeah.
you need to go straight and ask the parents who was the next of kin, so that they themselves from Sierra Leone can go and follow up from the embassy straight away of Sierra Leone.
Yeah. That's a very good point. Thank you so much. We're going to be doing a lot of that as well. I mean, I think we need to tag.
That's part.
Yes.
The government will be much able to help them in a good way.
Yeah.
But
They
sometimes we individually can be a hard way for us to go.
exactly.
You know.
I would just say one thing. They don't have an embassy in Iraq. The nearest one they keep being told is in Kuwait, which is 500 kilometers away, 500 miles away from where they are. So that's another issue right there. That's a problem. But of course we're going to tag the nearest embassies around those areas, and we need to. All of us need to be raising this awareness. You know. Exactly. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. Exactly. You're right, Grace. Let me bring Grace back in so she can tell us a bit more. I'll bring Grace on. Grace, I'm going to make you as a Grace. Africa debunked. Go ahead. Let's hear from you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Gloria, for that suggestion. Africa debunked. Go ahead. Let's hear from you, and we'll bring Grace back in. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Africa debunked. Unmute yourself. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Unmute yourself. Africa Debunked, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Grace, 1 second. Let me just speak to Africa Debunked. Africa Debunked, go ahead. Can you unmute yourself, Africa Debunked? You wanted to speak before I bring Grace in. If you just you got a couple of minutes, I'd like you to speak so that Grace can go ahead. Africa Debunked, are you there? I'm unmuting you, but you're not unmuting yourself. Africa Debunked, can you hear me? Okay, let's go to Grace in the meantime. Grace, go ahead, give us updates. I thank you for connecting to that to the lady. Grace, give us updates. What would we just had her now? She said she's been there for 5-6 months. So give us some updates, Grace. Go ahead. And thank you for this work.
She's been there. I sent you her picture.
Yes.
So
Yes.
sometimes I call her, check on her. They are going through a lot. Even me here, I'm like tired.
Yeah, I know.
Seeing my own black sisters going, not only a lot of nationality, Uganda, all of them, they are there. So I feel pity seeing my black sisters being tortured like this, treated like this. You know, that's why I told you the first time I entered your life, I said I have a lot to do.
Yes,
I have a lot to say. I have a lot, and I'm determined.
Yes, of course I can, and we're grateful. You know, what we want to do. Everybody listening, please, if you can, the GoFundMe is right there. We want Grace definitely needs help. The lady that spoke. What's the name of the lady of the girl that spoke? What's her name?
We call her Baby Love.
Okay, good. That's fine. That's fine, baby. That's okay. So these are things we need to all, and she's from Sierra Leone as well. Now, all of us, as you are hearing this, start sharing this broadcast to as many people as possible. We need to help them. There's a lady. Let me play something that was sent. There's a lady begging for help. Let me play it now. I'll play it as I'm speaking to you. Where was it? You see, this is what they're doing with our boys and girls, men and women. Grace, can you tell me, are there men also in jail as well? Grace.
Yes, sir.
Are there men also in jail as well?
No, here in this country, only women.
Only women. So they only allow women to come in.
Yes, here only women. I don't know for men.
Wow. So they seek out the women that they know they can control. This is incredible. Wow. I'm even speechless.
Even one of my sister, I supported her to go back home because I removed from my own money and buy her ticket. I should tell you the last time.
Yes, you did. You did.
Sleep with her. So
wow.
I told her no, don't worry. So
wow. No, okay, Grace, thank you so much. I'm probably going to be wrapping up here. I'll let Alicia. I'm going to talk to you again after behind the scenes. Everybody listening, I think I'm going to take a pause here. It's heavy. This is really heavy stuff. But let me, Africa Debunked. Are you there? I want you to speak, and then I will wrap up and come back maybe later on. I need to take a bit of a break. Just pause. I just need to pause this a little bit. It's a lot to. Yeah.
As you wrap up, as we wait for African, it's really, really, really a dark day. I don't know where to start from. I don't know what advice to give. I don't know what even to say. But this is a very big lesson to some of us back at home, you know. It's really a big lesson.
Yeah.
And I wish we could do like a rehabilitation center for them.
That's it.
We come back,
yes.
They can just come and carry on with some vocational stuff.
Exactly.
For themselves.
Exactly.
Because this one really, really a heavy stuff on
us. Yes.
And for some of us, let's learn not to listen and let it go like that. This is a big lesson to all of us. We have to embrace ourselves. You see, Africa is very good. I'm telling you. I stay here. I know here. As long as you figure it out to make money, you will never ever cry for anybody to help you.
No.
It's better. Home is home.
Exactly. Exactly. Wow. Gloria, thank you. Well said.
Let's learn something, but not always being in trouble. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you. Gloria, thank you so much. Thank you for being
Yeah.
part of this, but I'm really grateful. Africa Debunked, are you there? Do you want to say something? I need to have a pause. I literally need to just switch off for a minute and then try and, because we need to plan. Please, everybody watching, don't just watch. Please, I love you to subscribe to the platform because there's work to do, and donations as well. To any donation is gonna go to what is happening to them. I have a track record, and I say this. If you go and look on my donation list, I've done something for Yoruba Nation. We raised about 15,000 pounds, and all of the amount was given out as the requested. And there is a clear track record. Not a penny of that money has gone missing. So you have that guarantee from me directly. Because I want this to work, we need to shame our governors to take in action. So please, the best way you can help me, donate to the what you see. I've put the link up on the screen and I'll share it again on all platforms. And as you're getting it, share it. And what I'd love you to do is to, if you can, subscribe to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. That will enable us to be able to give information, the constitutional information to all our communities. We will get stakeholders to go to communities to empower the people with their knowledge so that we will stop people going to countries and being enslaved like this. We got to put a stop to it. It is really painful. Yeah, it is very painful, heavy. Grace, I want to thank Grace so very much. Rastayo, thank you. Knowledge is power. I'll be in touch with you shortly as well. We need to take collective action. Now, the time is to take action is now collectively, and we can do this. Please, we appreciate the gift. There's over 23,000 likes on here. We are grateful for the likes and the gifts. Keep it coming. What we do need now, and no, I kid you not, what I don't want to even be talking much now. I just want us to let's have 400 subscribers. Then those funds we will now start going into country by country, community by community, and getting stakeholders on ground with information so that they can begin to actually so we can stop this nonsense. The lack of information is keep taking us. Yes, I'm going to check it. I will do. Absolutely, absolutely. I won't forget. Oh, Bantu Queen. Okay, let me bring you up. You will always. I always got time for Bantu Queen. Say a few words to us, and let's. Then I will wrap up. Because I've waited for African debunk, but he's not saying anything. So let's hear from my Bantu Queen. Then I will start wrapping up. Yeah.
Sorry, brother. I was away.
Okay.
No, I know you have an order of things.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready, I'll start. I'm speaking.
Okay, no, you go ahead. You go ahead. I've been waiting for you, and I was going to get Bantu Queen, but you go ahead since you are here now. Africa Debunk. What would you like to say? Now, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm glad I waited for you. Go ahead.
I think one of the things that that's happened, I think, especially over the last year, especially at least for myself, is that I think it has given context to a lot of black people and our kind of ignorance to global politics. I think especially
yes.
from some of our, I think especially from some of our loudest voices, because some of our loudest voices come from black Americans who, because they live in America, are probably some of the loudest black voices. But the average black American doesn't know many Arab people. The average black American doesn't know anyone from Lebanon. The average, because remember, America is nowhere near the
No.
Middle East.
No.
You wouldn't expect them to understand.
No.
The Middle East the way an African or European would.
Yeah.
Just because of global proximity.
Yes. Yes.
So I think a lot of black people, especially in the black diaspora, are not really familiar with how Arab communities navigate, what Arab communities' views on the world are, and what's contemporary and normal within Arab communities. I think because there's an ignorance of that, a lot of us black people, and I think it's important to call it what it is.
Yes.
A lot of black people think that we can trauma bond with Arabian people because of white supremacy.
Nah.
They think,
that cannot happen. No.
but this is what the problem is.
Yeah.
A lot of us are so ignorant of what global politics are,
Yeah.
and what different groups outside of the white man
Yeah.
thinks of Africans and people of African descent and there's so much ignorance towards the Arabian world, and people think, hey, people you hear all the time, these people oppressing them, other people oppressing us.
But it's not the case.
If the Western Bloc is oppressing us and the Western Bloc is oppressing them, a lot of people make the logic of thinking, oh, they must be my friends, and I'm like,
No. No.
The Arabian world, their problem isn't oppression. Their problem isn't the pyramid. Their problem is their placement on the pyramid.
Exactly.
They're perfectly happy with black oppression. They're
Exactly.
perfectly happy we're happy to have pyramids. What their problem is their position. Their disgust and their anger is their position on the pyramid.
Yes.
Not the existence of the pyramid. So whilst you're there going up and down saying treat everybody better everywhere, like a lot of these places, especially in Arabian cultures, the Arabian cultures are saying stop treating us like we're African, like we're human beings.
Exactly.
This is what, and I think this is the quiet part that a lot of black people are missing. And I think one of the epiphanies I've had, like, obviously I've always known that Arabian culture is as deep. Like I don't know if you guys don't know, like for anyone who doesn't know, who's not familiar with Arabian culture is deeply and violently anti-black.
Yep. Yeah.
Probably more so than anywhere else in the world.
Exactly.
The Arabian world is uniquely anti-black.
Exactly.
Like, they hate blackness like it's going out of fashion. There is pure violent contempt towards blackness all over the Arabian world. And I think when I was like recently, when I've been like reading up on the history of Palestine and black people, like one of the things, you know what it is? One of the things that I think a lot of black people miss is that although there has been black and Palestinian solidarity, like black and Palestinian solidarity has been a lopsided solidarity.
Yes.
Has been a complete. Now, if we're getting into it, we have to be honest. Black and Palestinian solidarity has been absolutely lopsided. So when for me, when people say like solidarity is not transactional, correct? But like solidarity is a two-way thing. Solidarity is I support you during your time of need. You support me during my time of need.
Yeah.
That's solidarity.
Yeah, exactly.
When I support you and you don't support me, that's for me that's called
Exploitation. It's pure exploitation.
Yes, exploitation.
Yeah.
For me, I call that muling because it's only a mule that you just piles things on its back.
Exactly.
Pile things on its back.
Exactly.
Pile things on its back. And you don't ask any questions. You're a mule. And I think for me that is what the relationship has been in terms of like Palestinian and black solidarity. And it's not that like
Arabs.
I think in terms of like in regards to I think the average black person is perfectly aware of like, because we have two eyes, we're perfectly aware of what Israel is, because Israel is an apartheid state. Israel is committing the genocide. But that doesn't make the like calling reality doesn't mean like the Arab people love us.
No.
It doesn't mean that like the Palestinian solidarity has been like a fair solidarity.
No.
And I think my final point is this: over the last 70 years, black people have got, who, irrespective of where our oppression is, we have sent our best and our brightest to represent black pro-Palestine and to represent Palestinian liberation. We have sent our best and our brightest all over the world. We have when you look at the list of black liberationists who have supported like Palestine, it is a hall of fame. we can talk about the Mandelas of the world, the Sankaras of the world, the what's it called again, the Malcolm X's of the world. We can talk about the Black Panthers. We can talk about the ANC. We can talk about the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
We can talk about Farrakhan.
Yeah.
We can it is literally
Exactly.
it's a hall of fame of like the best and the bright. We can talk about Angela Davis.
Yeah.
It's literally a hall of fame of our best and our brightest. Both institutions. We can talk about the African.
Yeah.
And we can talk about the African Union. Major African bodies, major Black American bodies, major like black people have said liberation.
Yeah.
But then when you ask about like what has come back, people show you like, oh man, there's a George Floyd mural. Like what? Huh? How am I sending you Malcolm X and Mandela and you're pointing to me at murals? What's going on here? Like, like how can I be sending you Angela Davis? How can I be how can we be making like positions in the African Union? Like, and you're telling me about like how you gave like leaflets and pamphlets to like people during the Black Lives Matter march? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? How is that? How is that in any way like? How does that not seem like a lopsided solidarity to you?
Exactly.
Because when I'm telling you about like the African Union's position on Palestine, when I'm telling you about Malcolm X, when I'm telling you about Nelson Mandela, who took time out of their people's oppression to point out and say, hey, remember Palestine. I ask you, what is Hamas's position on black liberation?
Wow.
What is the PLO's position on black liberation? What was the PO's position on black liberation? What was Yasser Arafat's position on black liberation? Like, why is the only solidarity when we're talking about pointing out to a white man? Because Palestine has been a member of the Arab League since 1976. How many times has Palestinian delegates went to the Arab League and said, hey, what are you doing? The way you're treating black people in the UAE is wrong. The way you're treating black people in Kuwait is wrong. The way you're financing militia in Somalia is wrong. The way you're financing militia in Sudan is wrong. When has Palestinian delegates gone? Because Palestine is a fully fledged member of the Arab League.
Yes.
Because like we're taking time out of our problems to be pointing at you and saying, hey man, remember your liberation. Remember Palestine's liberation. The African Union is taking away time when they could have been talking about Palestine, when they could have been talking about Congo, time when they could have been talking about Sudan, time when they could have been talking about Central African Republic, time when they could have been talking about Somalia, time when they could have been talking about Nigeria, time when they could have been talking about South Africa, time when they could have been talking about Zimbabwe, when they could have been talking about our people's oppression all over the continent. We took time out of, and this is our international bodies, we took time and said, remember Palestine. When is Palestine doing that for us within the Arab League? It's not happening. It's a lopsided solidarity.
Okay. I understand. I hear you loud and clear, my brother. Thank you so much for that. Just one thing before you drop. What are your thoughts about our sisters in Iraq and others? And it ties into it, and Iraq is close to that area and all that, and being held. Apparently, we're hearing that it's only African women that are allowed to come into Iraq to be enslaved. And what are your thoughts on that? Just briefly, Africa Debunked.
I think anybody who's surprised about the unique targeting of black people, especially black women and black bodies within the Middle East, is unfamiliar with Middle Eastern history. Because this is the dog barking. Like this is the Arabian world doing what the Arabian world does. Like the Arabian world and their dehumanization of black women is not something that started in the last year.
No.
It's not something that started in the last 10 years.
No.
It's not something that started in the last 100 years. These are things at the epicenter of Arabian culture, and I think it's important to understand that like this is just them doing what they do.
Exactly.
And I think my final point will be, it's important that black people understand this word, and the word that I want people to sear into their brain today is cultural consensus.
Yeah.
Cultural consensus.
Okay.
Not like, obviously every culture is diverse, and there's no culture where everybody believes one thing.
No.
But it's important to understand there's cultural consensus. Cultures have general positions on things. Like if you point to me and say like, American culture loves guns. Not every American loves guns, but like generally American culture leans towards the favor of firearms. Likewise, if you told me that Nigerians are homophobic, not every Nigerian is homophobic, but Nigeria generally leans towards homophobia. Like the Arab world is deeply and violently anti-black. Arab culture is violently anti-black. That doesn't mean like, and just because your friend from down the road and you live near a nice Arab family down the road, doesn't mean that it takes away from the reality that the cultural consensus of like is black dehumanization within Arabian cultures, and that is uniform from Palestine to Saudi Arabia to Yemen to like this is important to understand. The anti-blackness is a uniform, ancient part of Arabian culture, and it's the cultural consensus. That is their general position.
Wow. Thank you.
It's normal and it's mainstream. It's every day.
Wow. Wow. You know what? Africa Debunked, I've learned something new. Cultural consensus. And it is something, well, I would like to come back, bring you back, and we'll talk some more widely on this issue. And I no doubt we are going to be touching more on this issue because we need to be releasing this very issue and solving it. But thank you so much for your comments there, and thank you for your contributions. Really, really fundamental issues.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to have you again. Bantu Queen, let's you'll have the final word before we have a break. It's a heavy topic. Bantu Queen, thank you so much on the issue. We've got the GoFundMe behind now. We're trying to raise some funds for the ladies, and Grace has been joining the discussion and telling us things. And one of the ladies spoke. We spoke to a lady in jail, literally in jail, 6 months. For 6 months in Iraq. She spoke from jail to about her plight. So we are just keen to really begin to crack on and get things going. We don't want to talk anymore, like you said. We need action. So thank you very much, Patrick Queen. Go ahead.
Much love and respect. Much love and respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need to put our words in action now. So we need to start the go for me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm hearing you. I'm here. Yes.
We need to put our words in action, and we need to now start the GoFundMe so we can help our ladies.
It's already started. It's already started. I've got it. I've sent you the link. It's on there now. I've got it up. I put it up today.
I sent something. I text in order for you to text me back so I can get the link.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that.
I'll send it to your email.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
DM. In my inbox. Okay. Yeah.
So you can send the link so I can do what I'm
Will
doing.
do.
I don't have much to say today because I'm at my niece's house.
Yes.
We just need to start put some stuff together.
Exactly.
So we can help our people.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bantu Queen, for coming in and taking the time. I appreciate that. So we're gonna play out, and I'll talk to you later on, and I'll send you the link as well. So everybody watching. Yes, we'll do. Everybody watching, just to make sure, I want to make sure that we put the link. I'm going to try and put the link on here one more time. And you can grab it on there, on the broadcast. It will be at the bottom. And we can begin to take action and help us, by sharing it. Share it to people, get people to be aware of it, and then we start taking collective action. Because right now, we just need to take action. We know what the problem is. We know the solution. Let us apply it. Let us apply that solution to the problem. Let us collectively begin to do that. And of course, I'm not going to, please, the best thing that you can do for the platform is to share it. And of course, we welcome your gift, and we are thankful for those gifts, and also donations. We'd like, if the PayPal is on there, on the screen. And also, if you can, we would really like people to subscribe. We'd like to get to 400 subscribers, because now, to be honest, we know exactly what we need to do. What we need to do is to raise awareness in our communities across 51 nations. I'm saying 51 because Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, the leaders are doing what the people need them to do. And we must continue to support and protect those leaders. We must support Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, Assimi Goïta of Mali, and General Chani of Niger. They are doing what the people want them to do. Now, the remaining 51, they are not. So, in that case, we need to focus our energy in raising awareness in the community so people can stand up for their rights. And over time, when we now finish that, we can now remind the leaders in those 3 Sahel countries who are working to free Africa. Please, by the way, we need to make sure that the people still know their rights as well. But they're doing the right things. And we suspect they will probably put that in place themselves anyway. So, thank you all so very much for your contributions. I'm really, really grateful. Before I go, I'm going to play out with this tune. Please, like I said, continue to donate, continue to subscribe, help us reach more people. Even as I'm playing, if we can get to 25,000 whilst the song is playing, great. Let's do so. 25,000 likes and get gifts as well. We're going to play out with How Long We're Not Going to Suffer. And then we'll have a break, and I might come back later on or this evening. So, without much ado, we're going to play out with How Long We're Not Going to Suffer.
Cisnewa.
Yes, sir.
My people, oh, I throw it a low. Hey, hey. Make it hear, oh.
Share. Let's get 25,000 before we leave here.
How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long gonna go this suffer? My people, we don't tire inside Nigeria. Now slave camp we dey oh. Now so my people, we don't tire for the country where them they call Nigeria. Now slave camp oh. The time done knock where we suppose stand up for our rights oh. Stand up for our rights oh. The time done knock where we suppose stand up oh. For our rights oh. For self-determination. How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long gonna go this suffer? Abdul Salam na fake man. Now he put that yeah constitution for your head, yo. So, Abdul Salam na fake man. Now military man can't tell you now say una get constitution. No be lie. Now lie, yo. Now fake, now fraud, oh. That yeah constitution. Now him then they claim close to now eye, yo. Make una wake up, make una wake up, oh. How long? How long gonna go this suffer? 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 My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination oh, na your right oh. Confirm. My people, I want make una know say oh, self-determination na your right oh. Confirm. You must fight for your right. You must stand for your right. You must get up, stand up. You must tell your people, for your village, for your town, for your city, any inside country where you dey oh. Atiku, Emilokan, or Peter Obi no be the solution. Na the solution, na it be the solution. Make una wake up, make una wake up. Time down knock, bagang. Be Yoruba man, you be Biafran. I want make una know say self-determination na your right you. How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long gonna go this suffer? Yoruba land na your land yo. Middle belt na your land yo. Hausa land na your land yo. Biafra land na your land yo. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. No be Nigeria. La 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 la. Oh.
So very much for joining the broadcast. It's been a pleasure. Even though it's a bit difficult topic, but we are coming back again, and we'll be doing this broadcast share the broadcast. We need to bring every single African enslaved in any part of the Arab world or anywhere. It's time to bring them home. And we need to begin to put pressure on our government. And the need for our people to know their rights cannot be overemphasized because of lack of knowledge. That is why many are ending up in the Mediterranean Sea and enslaved in the Arab world. We need to put a stop to that. Together, we can achieve that. Please join me. Subscribe to Citizen AY on this TikTok. Help us grow the platform. And of course, join me on YouTube as well. Subscribe. Help us grow the platform. And any donation you make is geared towards in really making sure that we can bring back our girls from these Arab countries where they've been enslaved. I want to thank you all so very much. Of course, you're listening to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please do join us again. And we really are appreciative of everything that you've done and all of you that made comments. Rasta, you're still here. Thank you so much. Bantu Queen, Gloria, everybody. We are grateful, and we'll be back and we'll touch real soon. We will keep raising the awareness. We need awareness of our constitutional rights in our local languages, and that is definitely proven by what is happening to our women and our men who are ending up in the Mediterranean Sea and dying in being enslaved because of lack of knowledge. So we need that knowledge in local languages. Please join Citizen AY. Contribute, donate, be part of it, and of course, we'll talk to you again real soon. Thank you, and bye for now. Bye for now. Bye. Wow. Okay. Thanks so much. Okay. Wow. See this message. Thanks so much. I want to get in fact room with in fact for my element. Matty, I'm ready. Uncle Marty me pay. Thanks so much. Uh-huh. Thanks. Okay. For 104. About time machine potential. Okay, so now, sorry about that. We're going to finish the broadcast. We'll be back later on. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll be back later on. Let's continue and I'll give you updates. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back later on. Thank you for watching. You're listening to Citizen Wide, the platform will speak to proof to power. Thank you very much. Listen, we need funds. We're needing funds for printing this document out in all 51 countries. Now is no more talk. You can see what is happening with these women. Donate to the account there. Every amount that you send will be donated, will be given straight to what we're trying to do. Please share. You're listening to Citizen Wide, the platform where we speak truth power. Back later on. Thank you and bye for now.